Shorties.
Hi, Shorty. Fingers crossed, StreamYard's being a little bitch tonight, apparently. Very frustrating when we're professionals here. I'm fucking professional.
She's a fucking professional. No goddamn it.
Miss Shorty, you're muted. Miss Shorty, you're muted.
God, yes.
Endearing, it's iconic. Cheese breaks, fade breaks, staying hydrated. It's Shorty time. She's a fucking delight. Trial watching, trials and tribulations. It's Camp Shorty calling all nations. What are you drinking? Shall we skip this part? Left or right-handed? Shit, she slid it to the start. She's a fucking professional. Yo, goddammit. You're muted, what? Endearing, it's iconic. Cheese breaks, fade breaks, staying hydrated. It's Shorty time. She's a fucking delight. Psychology corner. Let's learn about stuff. New Miss Shorty music. Calling their bluff. Best chat, best community. We've got the best mods. A safe, supportive sanctuary full of fun and love. Rock out with your cats down. Curse all you want. And here at Camp Shorty, we even say cause she's a fucking professional. Yo, goddammit. You're muted, what? Endearing, it's iconic. Cheese breaks, fade breaks, staying hydrated. It's Shorty time. She's a fucking delight. Hey, Shorties, what's doing, y'all? Get in here, Shorties. Let's fucking go. Camp Shorty. Camp Shorty. Camp Shorty. Camp Shorty. Camp Shorty.
Hi, I forgot to put myself on the stage. Hi, Shorties. It's like, hi, good to see you. Hi, Shorties. Hi. It's like, good to see you. And the dogs. Hi. New background. Who it is? New trial. Who it is? Same old pixies. Wait, three? Wait, what? We don't have three. Save one for later. I'll have that later. I always want to do this. I can't help myself. There you go, ladies. One for big, one for Buster, and a little ladies one. Hello. Hello, Tony. Good to see you, sir. We've missed you. Prince is here. Simmy's here. Stream Elements is in the house. Thanks, Stream Elements. You're the best. Ms. What the Fuck's here. I'm here. Probably should put my glasses on. That's everybody to say hello to so far. Yes. Hello. So, what's doing? Happy Saturday, y'all. It's Sunday here in Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to any of you Australian dads. Not happy Father's Day to my dad. Just, there's no happy there. But everyone else, absolutely. What else? So if you missed last night, we went over Donna's guilt, which we've been going over for years, let's be honest. Donna Adelson. So she's gone. And I thought it might be fun to lighten the mood a little because we followed Maxwell Anderson's trial before we were recapping Donna's trial. We've had Karen Reid, lots of murder, lots of death. So what about a civil trial? Let's. Cardi B. I love her. She's sassy. I've seen some funny clips of her testifying. She hams it right up for us. I feel like it's going to be pretty special. So it's a 4-day trial. This week it's Saturday. We're going to do Saturday tonight, obviously, because here we are. And then from next week, we're going back to our regular pig's ear crunching. No, our regular Friday night trial night, Saturday night at this stage, likely the week that was, with a slightly pared down and refined format because yikes, that was a lot of work to be copyright stricken every single week. Candy Temple's here. Lovely. Wait, glasses on. It's time to actually read things. Fuck. Is this about sexual harassment filed by some of her backup singers? No. This is an assault charge by a security guard officer in a doctor's doctor's rooms. I think Cardi's obstetrician or something like that. I've watched a little tiny bit of it to check the sound, but that's it. And spoiler alert, and I don't even know the phraseology. Spoiler alert, the judgment is ruled in favor of Cardi B. So we already know the outcome. It's not guilty. Plaintiff fails. Defendant wins. The end. So, hey, Arca's chicken gun. Thank you. Medical office building security guard. That. So we're going to learn together. Doctor office building. That. There was, it seems, a little bit of drama after the ruling outside the court where sorry about the crunching, but it's better than panting, where Cardi B threw a pen, something. I love her. She's sassy as fuck. Yep. The guard was out of line. Sorry for the spoiler. Hey, Carrie, good to see you. Now, while I think of it, I've got banana earrings on because this shit is bananas. Thank you to Shundwan for 50 pairs of earrings for Miss Shorty's 50th. Love them. I'll be wearing earrings until the end of time, trying to get through them all. And I chose this top because grey and yellow is great together and it goes with the background. Say that. Cute earrings. Thanks, Ms. What the fuck? What else? Don't forget. Okay. A little bit of housekeeping first. Replay crew, hi. Thank you for stopping on by after the fact. We generally always have the stream time-stamped for you. Thank you so much to Stephanie blah blah blah, who's not in tonight. She maybe has a date. Huh, how dare you? I thought we were married. Ms. What the fuck? Me, Shelly Pokemon, Simi. Everybody does the time-stamping duties at times, but replay crew there. If you'd like to watch the live chat replay on your handheld device, your tablet, iPhone, Android, I won't say anything negative about Android users, serial killers. It's easy. All you do is go to the comment tab and there's a couple of little dots up the top on the right, and you just swipe left on the comment tab and it'll give you the option to watch the live chat replay instead. I just have questions. I don't understand. Candy says, I appreciate the time stamping. It's great, isn't it? It's quite a laborious task. I mean, not for me. I sit there going, oh my God, I'm so funny. Like watching myself going, oh, that was great. That bit was great. Oh my God, I'm so funny. I watch it like a viewer. Not even vain. But yeah, it's a labor of love, and thank you so much to all of my beautiful timestampers, moderators. Also, I forgot to say thanks to you guys for last night's stream at the end of the stream. So, retrospectively, thank you so much, all of you, my beautiful friends. What else? We did the draw last night for the merch for the raffle draw. Christy won. Christy, our friend Christy with an I. So that, but as always, all new memberships, gifted memberships, buy me coffees, Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Stickers go in the draw. We're back to the mug. go in the drawer for Miss Shorty merch. Top mug. Tony got the mug. Nico's got the mug. Who else? Lots of winners. So that I think that's all the housekeeping we need. Is it? Probably. This. Kick. What are we doing next? Good point. Chat. Preemptively, no spoilers, including me. After this, we finish off Camp Shorty as most or many weekends. We're going to watch something on Kick. And chat, Shorties, have I got something for you? Oh my God. If you've heard of Unknown Caller, the high school catfish, and you haven't seen it yet, I've got you. Like, I've got you. All I see is no lube, and I love it. Tony, sad noises. My eyes are dry and I'm all out of eye lube. I mean, so long as you don't kill anyone with tetrahydrozoline, we're good, Tony. Clear eyes all the way, Visine. So, Unknown Caller. We'll start off. There's a portal, a redirect already set up. Just make sure you've got your autoplay switched on, and it will take you straight there. We start on YouTube in the next stream, hang for about 5-10 minutes, and then we head over to Kick to watch tonight a documentary, a standalone documentary movie, documentary, and like fuck, I watched it last weekend on my Sunday, so this time a week ago, and I don't watch things. Apparently I do now. And I was watching at my laptop, screaming, what the fuck? So I promise you it's great. Come along. It's going to be fun. If you can't make it live, it'll be there on replay for about 4 weeks. We watched K-pop Demon Hunters last week. I watched it again yesterday after the stream. So good. Anyway, I digress. Let's get to it. We'll timestamp it. 12 minutes. That's a record for me, almost, before we get to the point. Now, let me just... So I prefer usually... I prefer the trial channel, but Court TV, because generally, yes, Tony, Ms. What the Fuck has been watching K-pop Demon Hunters on repeat. I bawled, ugly cried. It's so good. And if you're not sure about Kick, come on over. It's just like a streaming platform like YouTube, except it's more fun with less restrictions, far less restrictions. I digress. I normally prefer Court TV, but lately they've been putting stupid tickers on their screens. Wait, Trial Channel for the win every time, but if not available on Trial Channel, which Cardi B isn't. But Law and Crime Trials has this, as does Cardi B. Law and Crime Trials just has, where's my mouse? Just has their big watermark logo in the left-hand side of the screen. Where is it? And then, sorry, I made a playlist and now I'm looking through it. It's very overwhelming. Oh, I know why, because this isn't my playlist. Hold that thought, chat. Walk into it. Let me just find my playlist. I had from where I was building my playlist rather than the actual playlist I built. It's professional. KKK. There it is. Now, so what I'm saying, we might swap between the two. The sound, okay. So the sound on so Court TV didn't have the full first day of trial, which is only 3.5 hours for some reason. There it is. But Law and Crime Trials did. Lady, the sound is a little potatoey to begin with. I think it evens itself out. I watched about 20 minutes of this yesterday. From what I understand, and y'all might have watched civil trials, I haven't, except for a little bit of the Depp v. Heard. I don't know. I feel like I don't even know who made this opening statement. It's a little ambiguous. We can work it out together because there's not two. So let's try it. Let's see. Let's get ready to rumble. Buster says, we're doing this again? Yeah, man. We actually are. Okay. So Cardi B is wearing the most adorable little pixie wig today in the first day of trial. You might have seen stuff about her. So this is like 7 seconds in. This is where we start. Are we ready? Born ready. I'll move me around and stuff on the screen so we cover that logo. But thanks, Lauren Crime Trials. Love you. Best. Ish. No sound? Probably should have it skewed. Tibbity loading song.
Okay, she's come a long way, and this
The volume improves.
proceeding for her, but she is sick, so I apologize for that. This is the last time.
Where did that go?
Last opportunity I'll have to speak to you directly and tell all the evidence is in. This is my chance to tell you what I believe the evidence will be. Now, what I say and what counsel has said today are like promises.
It does improve.
We're
Ooh,
predicting, we're
I'm
promising
circular.
you what we're going to show, and at the end of the trial, I want you to remember the promises, because at the end of the trial, I'm going to ask you who kept their promises and who didn't.
Sherry
Now,
Berry's here. Hey,
obviously,
girl.
both sides can't tell their side of the story at the same time. That would be
Akasha made it.
So our
Amazing.
system,
Thanks, everyone, for being here.
person who filed the lawsuit gets
Oh, my
to
God. Things have changed on
We've
StreamYard.
heard many times today,
Weird.
It's very important that you keep an open mind, that you hear both sides of the story before both sides of
She's pretty
the
cool.
evidence, both sides' documents, before you make a decision or come to any conclusions. It is only the only way to be fair to both sides, that you hear all of the evidence and not just jump to conclusions. Now, this is what we expect the evidence will show. First, Cardi is a loving mother to 3 young children and a devoted daughter and sister in a tight-knit family. She came from a very humble beginning. She is a successful recording artist now, but she was born in poverty in New York City's Washington Heights. She worked very hard to get where she is. In 2015, she joined the cast of a reality show called Love and Hip Hop New York.
Hi,
And
Rach.
from there,
Good to see you.
all of a sudden got all these followers. And that ended up with her becoming a Grammy award-winning and critically acclaimed recording
With a
artist.
WAP.
Now, second, the evidence will show that in late February 2018, Cardi was about 4 months pregnant with her first child, excuse me. It was early in her pregnancy. She came out to Los Angeles for work, basically, related to the NBA event. And she asked a friend, or she asked someone to recommend a gynecologist. She wanted to just check. And so she made an appointment, or an appointment was made for her, to see a gynecologist at a medical building in Beverly Hills. They took special steps to make sure this was private. The appointment was on a Saturday afternoon. The doctor, the gynecologist, had arranged for his staff to leave early. Her normal security person did not join her, because what could happen? She was going into he stayed in the car, she was going into a doctor's office, so what could possibly happen? And what happened was Plaintiff. The evidence will show that Plaintiff had her phone to her ear when the elevator opened, as Cardi was trying to make her way to her doctor's office. She was a patient. And the plaintiff stated out loud, "Wow, that was Cardi B." Cardi turned around and saw the plaintiff holding up her phone, filming or photographing her. And Cardi said, "Why are you doing that? Why do you think you can photograph me?" Just steps away from my doctor's office, and the evidence will show that plaintiff's response was a belligerent "because I can." Now, you will hear evidence that plaintiff continued to follow Cardi as Cardi tried to get to her doctor's office. Evidence that plaintiff continued to yell at Cardi. That when people from the doctor's office came out and told plaintiffs to stop, saying, "You're a security guard, what are you doing?" that plaintiff continued. And when someone intervened, and
I just
stopped
want to hear
between them,
Cardi testify.
plaintiff started taking swings at Cardi B. As Cardi B backed up and backed up, Cardi B was, facing someone, with all respect, who testified and admitted that she was 240, 250 pounds, wearing black military boots, hovering over Cardi, yelling and screaming at her and taking swings at her, trying to get to her beyond the person who was trying to intervene, trying to calm things down. Now, I don't take any pleasure in saying this, but there will be evidence that it was plaintiff who yelled, "I will fuck your shit up." That's when someone intervened and dragged plaintiff to an elevator and said, "You have to leave. You have to leave." You will hear Cardi's testimony that she both feared for her unborn baby. This was her first pregnancy, and a very large woman was advancing towards her, and she was utterly confused that a security guard would be her attacker. Importantly, plaintiff has repeatedly changed her story over the last 7 years. You will hear evidence that under oath, she stated in what is called discovery, Cardi beat her about the head and body. Under oath, she said that. You will hear evidence that plaintiff stated, Cardi scratched plaintiff's nose. You will hear evidence that the story then
Love her
changed,
wig.
that Cardi instead
Should I
scratched
cut my hair
plaintiff's
like
cheek,
that
and
later?
you will hear evidence that plaintiff also said Cardi never touched her. That is the evidence that you will hear. And to put it mildly, we expect the evidence will establish that plaintiff is not telling the truth. Now, there's been this allegation that that Cardi got plaintiff fired. But we expect.
Objection, Your Honor. We'll
Look.
discuss this issue.
Pause. Sustained.
I
Like a
apologize.
tennis match. Even a dirty pause, Cardi B looks amazing. I promise I'm not cutting my hair, this part of my hair, but every day I pull my black, it's not black anymore so much, but I pull my, it's fading nicely actually. I pull my black box dye out and I see how much regrowth I've got. And I'm like, if I cut off all of that, it's not this is my hair. I wish. If I cut off all of that, how cute and short would my hair be? I'm definitely going blonde. Thanks, Emani Ellis. Hi. I'm Ms. What the fuck? I promise. Tony, how dare you? We all love a heavy-handed bang. God knows I do. She gets the picture in the top. What is it? Where is it? The picture up here of Cardi B. That's how she looks on one of the days of testimony. Then another day she has a wig that's blonde or like white blonde, almost yellow white blonde. She was looking all official today, right? So I might cut my hair, but it's going to be sassy here. I've had it before, but it looks best when it's blonde here. Very cute. What's the worst thing that could happen? I've always got these things I can clip on. Anyway, back to court. We digress. The first of many.
Oh. Well, that's nice. I didn't know that. So there is no employment claim? Okay.
He's so
You've been
engaged.
very patient.
I love her.
The case just got smaller, but we still have a lot of evidence to put on. And I thank you for your patience and thank you for keeping an open mind and waiting until you hear both sides. Thank you.
Right, thank you, counsel. All right, we're going
I
to
think she looks
the
gorgeous.
presentation of evidence at this point in time. Does plaintiff have a witness?
Getting the
to call?
scissors now.
Yes, Your Honor. Plaintiff called, plaintiff called Emani Ellis to stand as our first witness.
Thank you.
Akash has been watching this already. I love it.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly state that the testimony you
No,
give in the cause
wait.
document before this court
So this is why I was confused. Unless the pool cameras caught only, I don't know, I don't even know the terminology. One of the opens? There seems to only be one. Maybe they reserved their right to Ms. What the fuck, yes?
There was another person that sat down. That was the defense. Sounded like it was Cardi B's lawyer that was speaking. The other one would have been the plaintiff's lawyer. And so if you notice, there was somebody that sat down right before him.
I didn't. So they're very short though. Obviously they just give the cursory opening statement to give is it a jury trial? I don't even know.
I don't know whether it's a jury. I haven't seen any of it, so I don't know whether or not. But civil
No.
trials
Look at
can
me
be
with a-
jury or they can be bench.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're learning together. Thank you for that clarification. And now we're going straight into the plaintiff. I'm making a mockery of my Esquire title. Apparently, I'm not. I'm a criminal attorney, not a civil, so that's why I don't get it. Anyway, carry on. Hey, have you hit the light? Make sure.
Yes.
Check it
Thank you,
works.
ma'am. Have you seen-
Thank you,
Sorry, first
Akasha.
and last name for the
Thank you,
record?
Simi.
Yes, my name is Emani Ellis. Last
Jerry.
name is Ellis.
Melissa, Bluebird, hi.
Emani, yes, Emani.
This is her name.
Perfect, thank you. Take a seat, please. Watch your step.
Wait, I talked over the top of it. Are we surprised? No. Go back. She spells her name. This is the plaintiff. This is the complainant. Complainant?
I-S.
Your first name, please.
Emani, yes, Emani.
Perfect, thank you. Take a seat, please. Watch your step.
Oh, wait. Oh, you Miss What the Fuck knows. I don't know shit about shit. Thank God. Thanks you always.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hedda, good evening. Good to see you. Hedda
Good afternoon, Ms.
Hello.
Ellis.
and Rach. Sorry, Rach. Hi. And Melissa. Hi.
For
That's
the
very good.
record, how old are you?
32.
And on the date of February 24th, 2018, what were you doing?
I was at work on duty as a security guard.
Where were you?
The address of the building was 8920 Wilshire Boulevard.
Wilshire Boulevard.
And for how long had you been working as a security guard as of 2018?
For 4 years.
Yes.
And what did it take to become
I'm a jack of all
licensed security
trades,
guard?
master of none.
You have to get fingerprinted and it's sent to the state of California for approval.
And do you have any criminal record?
No,
Could you become a security guard if you have a criminal record?
no,
I think they
Have you
do.
ever
Any minute.
assaulted and battered anybody in your lifetime?
no.
But also Cardi B. Come on now.
Were you using your telephone to take photographs of the defendant when you saw her exit the elevator?
No.
So if you could just tell us in your own words, when you got to the 5th floor, you were doing your rounds, and you saw Cardi B, what did you say?
I said something along the lines of, that looks like Cardi B, or wow, that's Cardi B.
Damn it.
Were you talking
Thanks.
to anybody at
This is
that
what the
point?
fuck.
No.
You're sure?
Yes.
Were you entering the elevator?
I was, yes.
Did you actually go
I
inside?
pinned it so we don't
I
forget.
did, yes.
And did Cardi B exit the elevator?
She
Cheryl,
did,
hi. I
yes.
forgot to say
And then what
hi.
happened?
After she heard me say her name, she turned back around and the first thing out of her mouth was, excuse my language, was, why the fuck are you telling people that you see me?
And we need
At this
transcripts.
time, I tried to calm her down and assure her that I didn't tell anyone that I seen her, and she was extremely upset.
And what did she tell you after that?
Then, excuse my language again, but she said, yes, the fuck you did, and then she put her finger in my face.
When she put her finger in your face, did she have long fingernails?
She did.
And approximately how long were her fingernails on the date when she put them in your face?
About 2 to 3 inches long.
When you have seen different pictures and videos of Cardi B, do you notice that she has long fingernails in those videos and photographs?
Yes.
Um,
I'm going to speed it up a little, actually, because
when
What
you
are we
saw
doing on
her
normal
today,
speed?
did you
Let's be
notice that
honest.
her fingernails were very short?
Yes.
Does she usually wear them that short?
Objection. It's also less conviction sustained.
Have you seen, well, strike that. For how long, were you a fan of Cardi B before this incident?
I was.
What kind of fan were you?
no,
I
this
enjoyed her
trial just
music.
finished
I was interested in going to
11
a
days ago,
concert.
man.
I didn't have any problem.
11 days ago.
Did you ever go to see her in concert?
I had tickets to go to see her, but I never went after this incident.
And when were you supposed to go see her in concert?
I'm not sure of the date. It was sometime in 2018.
And you're very close with your grandmother, Diane Schmidt, is that correct?
Correct.
How old is your grandmother?
She's 79.
Does she have information about this instant objection? Assistant question explanation. Did you show your grandmother the scar on your left cheek after February 24th of 2018?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Did you show the cut on your left cheek after February 24th of 2018 to your grandmother, Diane Schmidt?
Yes.
And what year were you born?
1992.
And how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I'm the oldest of 5.
And your grandmother has seen you regularly from birth up to the present time?
Yes.
Is this character stuff to try and make sure the judge or the jury knows she's a good
What
person?
about your mother? Did you live with your mother up until a certain point?
Until the age 19.
Was what the fuck?
Did you sustain any?
Hello?
I didn't have anything to say. I just changed my picture.
Ah! Wait. I know you can't see. Wait. There. Ms. What the fuck is now baby Cardi. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Could that be the cutest baby yet? No, Nick's the cutest baby. I love it. I love it. Thank you. I'll leave you down there. Wait, are you going to show us in big? Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? When we get a sound bite of her saying something sassy, you know what we need to do. Can you please make one of each of her days of, when we get to it, her days of
Oh yeah.
testifying and shit? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it feels a lot like ASAP Rocky, doesn't it? Header. Oh, I love saying your name so much. How's your new car, Header?
So,
You're still
when you
playing,
were
sorry.
at the building and
You're right.
Cardi B exited the elevator on February 24th, 2018. What were the words that she used that were so hurtful?
She used a lot of words.
Did she though?
And again, excuse my language, but she was like, fuck you, you fat ass bitch. That's why I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna get you fired. Nigga this, nigga that, bitch ass nigga. That's why you do security. Ah, that's why you do security. Ah, she was sticking her tongue out. She was
I can't
flailing her arms up
imagine.
and down. She was jumping up and down,
I don't think so.
body shaming me. I mean,
Please.
racial slurs,
Please.
a lot.
Ma'am.
Did she spit on you?
She did.
Did
She
her spit
spit?
actually land on your body?
It did.
Why did you exit the elevator to speak with her after she said what she said?
I wanted to clarify the misunderstanding.
Did you also want her to leave? Because
24 mil, I think she was asking, wasn't
At
she?
that time, she was causing a disturbance. She was yelling and
check.
screaming, and I didn't want her to leave.
And as a security guard, were you working there as an extension of the owner to be able to make that kind of call, whether somebody should be told to leave because they're causing a disturbance?
Objection, Lady Life Foundation calls for legal assistance.
Could you repeat the question,
Yes.
please?
I'm gonna ask you-
Pause. So, pause. It says here, Cardi B has been found not liable in a 24 million civil lawsuit. Jeez Louise. Nice try. It's like $33 million knuckles, right? Remember that? Gee, that was a lifetime ago and just yesterday. ASAP Rocky.
Did the landlord hire you as a security guard to protect its building?
Yes.
Overruled.
And did you do that?
Yes.
For how long?
For about 4 years.
She didn't take
During those
photos.
4 years, did you ever have a problem with anybody else?
Never.
Not one time.
Not as far as I can remember, no. Not a perfect employee, but a good employee.
Did the defendant take a swing at you?
She did.
When she took a swing at you, it didn't hit your body, correct?
No.
Her grandma was going to get a cut.
Did the defendant use her fingernails to cut your face?
She did.
As a result of the cut to your face, did you have to see 2 different plastic surgeons?
Yes,
Did you undergo
Please.
plastic surgery?
I did.
Please. I don't believe it.
Your Honor, if I may show exhibit number 7. What exhibits have the photograph?
No. Same as
We discussed earlier.
oh well.
I'm gonna let him-
ASAP Rocky did have civil charges against him, but no bueno.
I'm sorry, for the record, please,
Oh, can you just identify by number?
Yes, Your Honor. Would it be okay to get one of those photos? Your Honor, I would like to show exhibit 7-001.
Can we see the exhibit?
Understanding you're objecting to their admission, do you want them to lay foundation, or are we going to stipulate foundation?
well, that's right, brother.
You
I
want to
said you're
stipulate?
asking him what is the foundation.
Do you want them to lay a foundation? You stipulate, sorry.
I've never done
Okay. Then why don't you show the photograph to your client? just to
I thought it-
clarify what is.
Wait, I thought he said, why don't you shut the fuck up? But he said, why don't you show the photographs here? Okay, Judge. Sorry, sir. Oh, that's not me. What's happening? Is that sidebar? God, what's happening? Ah! I don't know. Oh, here we go. There she is. Finally, they found their other camera. Huzzah!
Can I accompany,
This is the plaintiff.
people from my office to take photographs of the incident?
Yes.
And the purpose of taking the photographs were to show where the incident occurred and to give the jury understanding of what kind of building we're looking at, we're dealing with.
Yes,
And you feel it's important that they see that?
absolutely.
Can we turn her mic on though, bud?
Your Honor, may I publish that? 7-001?
You only had her authenticate number the first page. You just want to have her thumb through it.
Sure.
Verify the building photographs you're expecting that they.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll do so. If you can look at 7-001 through 7-022.
Pull that mic close to you, man. Please and
Look
thank
at all those photographs.
Oh,
Are those photographs of
I didn't change out the
building where you
emojis. Sorry,
worked on
chat.
February 24th, 2018?
Yes,
And if you look towards the end, 7-022,
Let me do that
Is
from
that-
here. I'll put some back in.
the area where the incident took place.
I can
Yes.
multitask.
I showed them to.
Yeah, just identify it as you publish.
Okay, thank you.
I'll make us a Cardi B one first, huh? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Okay, I'm just going to show exhibit 7-001.
That's what I'm doing on my phone. If you're thinking I'm being rude, being on my phone, I am, but it's for,
Ms.
for
Ellis,
y'all.
Is this the photograph that we
Shorties.
discussed, which is the outside of the building where you worked at 8920 Wilshire Boulevard, Beverly Hills?
yes,
Okay, 7-002. Is this a closer picture of the same building?
correct,
And this is a 6-story building in the city of Beverly Hills. It's an older building, correct?
correct,
And then 7-003. We're getting closer to the front.
correct,
7-004. Is that the front entrance of the building where you work?
yes,
Okay, 7-005, another photograph of the same front, closer up.
yes,
7-006. You see that photograph? Is that the inside of the lobby of the building where you work?
yes,
And 7-007, was that security booth there when you worked there? Do you remember?
it was,
Did you sit behind that security booth?
I did,
And on the date of the incident, were you wearing your uniform?
yes,
7-007 is a photograph of that booth where you sit. 7-008, was that sign there on the date when you worked there?
yes,
7-009, these are the elevators that guests and visitors of the building would take to get upstairs, is that correct?
yes,
And on the date of the incident, do you remember if you took the elevator to get to the 5th floor or maybe just the stairs? Do you remember?
I'm not sure,
All right. right, if I can take, we're gonna stick. We'll start with 7-010. Is this a photograph of the elevator which Cardi B got out of on February 24th?
Hi, Anya. Good to see you.
And that's
I'm
the elevator that you
multitasking.
entered, correct? It's a relatively small
You love
elevator,
me.
isn't it?
You all love me. I can multitask.
And 7-
Yes. Thanks, Ms. What the fuck, for putting comments on screen. I love you.
011. Is that a photograph of the elevator area where the incident took place that we took recently?
Yes.
And obviously on the day of the incident, you were there. It was a Saturday, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Was it this way with garbage all around?
Upload it.
Not at that time.
7012 and 7013 and 7014 and 7015 are photographs of the hallway leading up to the elevator.
You'll have to refresh once I load it in, but
And did
I mean,
Miss Cardi
be able to
B
use it.
walk down the hallway after she spoke with you and came back, or did everything happen right at the elevator bay?
She did. She came out and looked around. And
It's
then
like a
when she heard
dingy
what I
hallway
said,
for
she
Cardi
turned
B.
around to approach it.
So if we could go to 7-021. This is where the entire incident took place, right?
Yes.
And on the date of the incident, after the incident happened, were you intending to sue?
No.
Is that why you didn't take photographs?
Correct.
Potential leading.
Assistant.
Why didn't you take photographs of the cut to your face or
Yes,
any injury you sustained after the assault and battery?
Projection lacks foundation article.
Okay, let me check. I think Yep,
Why did you not
next
take
to the
photographs of
yikes.
the scar after the incident?
Cardi.
I was upset. I was a lot going on. I'm not sure.
And you were not intending to sue, is that correct?
Oh my God. That's so messed up.
Were you intending to sue Cardi B at that moment when the incident occurred?
No, I was not.
I'll do the rest after. Drop any suggestions in the chat, what you might like, and we'll write them down, or what you want to see come back from the old emotes. We have a spot for 1, 2, 3, 4.
In addition to being a security guard, did you have an interest in criminal justice?
We have 4
What
spots.
were the classes that
Four
you took
emotes.
or were going to take?
I'll do what
I got my
that
bachelor's degree in
yes.
criminal justice administration.
And after this incident, did you continue in that path?
I chose a different career.
What is your current career at this time?
I work in social services.
What do you do? Who do you work with?
I work with low-income families to access resources.
Did Miss Cardi B, after this incident, post different things about you to her fans?
She did.
And how many different instances?
Probably about 2.
And did you do the same thing back to her?
Never.
After the incident, did you seek medical
Ida, thank you
treatment
so much.
from a psychologist, Nicole McKenzie?
Okay, she
Yes.
back.
And that was approximately 2 months after
Thank
the
you,
incident.
Ida.
Correct.
Ida.
What did Dr. McKenzie do for you?
She provided therapy, counseling therapy.
Was it helpful?
I believe it was at the time.
Before the incident, did you ever have any type of psychological or
Lady,
psychiatric
fuck yeah, give
Uh,
money.
medical
Yes.
treatment?
Can I answer? Okay. Something happened with my sister and a neighbor. My family was given therapy on behalf of that. That was all I know.
And how long ago was that before the incident?
Over 10, 15 years ago before the incident.
So approximately what year was that?
I'm not sure.
You should have,
And
that's what she
was there a
said back
gap
in
between
chat
completion?
also. Oh, what just happened? The feed went, hey, what are you doing? Where is it? Did I refresh and is it there? Why isn't it there? Weird. Hang on. I don't know what's happening. There's so much going on. Hang on. Why did we just drop out of the pool feed? The court TV says technical. Oh, there we go.
Please disregard the prior.
Maybe it's a sidebar. Maybe that's when they go to sidebar.
Did
Is
you go
it?
to Nicole McKenzie because you were assaulted and battered on February 24th of 2018?
I didn't press
by
save
Cardi
and
B?
publish.
Overruled.
Answer. Yes.
Did you go there for any other reason?
No.
And around that time, did you
I'm
also
focusing again. I'll leave
seek
the rest till
medical
later.
treatment from Dr. John Scher?
I did.
And he's a
There it
cosmetic
is.
plastic surgeon.
Next to Hey
Yeah.
Shorties.
He was, yes.
Is it your
Big
understanding
mad.
that he died in 2021?
Yes.
And when you saw him, did he advise you that you needed to wait at least 1 year to determine if these cut?
Laney, yes. See you later on Kick. Have a good gig. I presume you're gigging.
Why don't you rephrase?
Did Dr. Scher ask you to return approximately 1 year after he saw you for the first time?
He did.
Why did he ask you to wait 1 year?
Protection culture speculation.
Do you know why he asked you to wait for a whole year before seeking medical treatment?
Protection expectation.
He said he didn't want to treat it prematurely and for me to come back.
Who's
Did the
coughing?
scar become a keloid?
Heather, that's you?
It's hard, yes.
Do you know if it's called a keloid or
Heather.
not?
I'm not sure what it's called.
Before the incident of February 24th, 2018, did you have any scars to your left cheek?
Never.
Did you have any scars anywhere on your face?
Never.
I'm not sure, lady.
At some
I
point,
don't believe a word you say.
do you remember the pandemic in April of 2020?
I do.
You remember that there was a period of time where elective medical treatment was not allowed?
Yes.
What about the cost of the treatment? Could you afford to pay $15,000, $20,000 to get plastic surgery to your face?
No.
Did Dr. Moelleken
Did you
agree
need
to,
plastic surgery?
treat you on a lean basis?
He did.
And when you got medical treatment on a lean basis, is it your understanding that regardless of the outcome of the case, you still owe Dr. Moelleken the fees for the treatment that he did? Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Did you also see a pain management doctor for one visit?
I did.
For a scratch? Pain management. Okay.
Did
Okay.
you also treat with different psychologists, including
No treatment
Alex
for you.
Avila and other psychologists on October 8th, 22 through July 2nd of 23?
Objection, violation of order granting larger than another name.
I'm sorry, you didn't get the
Did you
Sounded like a bird.
seek treatment from psychologists, including Alex Avila and other psychologists from October 8th, 22 through July 2nd of 23?
Same objection.
Overruled.
correct, yes.
And for that psychological treatment, did Dr. Avila's office
Princey.
agree to treat you on a lean
Princey is.
basis?
They did, yes.
For Nicole McKenzie, did you,
Same.
with the medical bills totaling $5,087?
It's the 33
per
million
office for medical treatment that you received related to this incident?
Objection. Leaning, Vice Foundation.
Assisting.
Is it your understanding that your total medical bills related to this incident are $36,000?
You need to start with the foundation. You need to establish what she knows now.
Pause. I want to say California, LA. Your courtrooms are dingy as fuck. This is the same potato courtroom as, well, it's not the exact same one, but vibes, ASAP Rocky. What are we doing? Ugh. Where's Judge Laura with her beautiful plants behind? Someone needs to tweak the tone and the brightness and the temperature. Whack a filter on this so it looks a little bit better. The sound shit. Judge E.N.C. Fuselman. Fuselman.
Did you receive medical bills at your home from these different medical providers?
I'm not sure.
Did some of the medical providers send you bills to your
You're
home?
filming through a
Sure
potato.
is.
Did some of the medical providers that I mentioned advise you of the amounts that they were charging you for their medical treatment?
Yes.
Probably never seen the sun, Princey.
Was the medical treatment that you received from these medical providers beneficial to you?
It was.
Ma'am,
Do you
microphone.
still suffer from psychological issues related to this incident? Objection.
Get the fuck out of here. Psychological issues?
I do. Yes.
Nothing a cool 24 mil won't
I'm
fix.
sorry.
The judge says sustained that you don't answer.
I apologize.
Lady. She ain't no lady.
How often, since this incident, February
Let's go with
24th,
cross-examination of this
how
woman.
often do you see your grandmother, Diane Schmidt?
Rita.
Does she know this? Oh,
Once a month
where does she live?
in Las Vegas.
And she's here today to testify on your behalf?
She is.
Do you know how old your grandmother is?
79.
Do you have respect for authority?
Yes.
Assistant.
Do you have respect
Where
for
does your
Cardi
grandmother
B?
Las Vegas.
She has a wet ass pussy. Come on now.
Do you ever
Sorry.
visit your grandmother in
She
Las Vegas?
apparently, she said.
Yes.
She-
And for what reason did you visit Las Vegas to visit your grandmother?
To check on her. She's a senior.
Do you take any medication or drugs?
No.
Do you drink alcohol regularly?
No.
You'll notice the title of this video is Cardi B and the WAP. I've tried to make it
Can you
catchy
tell
and
us a little bit
clickbaity.
about what your expectations
Dreamy.
are with
Lol.
regard to security at that
Relevant.
building on February 24th of 2018?
Are you asking me what were my duties today?
What were your expectations? What was your expectation from visitors or guests who were coming to that building? on that day?
Privacy?
Assistant.
When you worked security on February 24th of 2018, did the owner hire you to do security for them?
Yes.
And why did they hire you? Objection, call for speculation.
Pause, I see now, because I'm a little bit slow. This alleged incident occurred in 2018, but the trial, so that's my bad. Sorry, I think it was Bluebird. And I'm like, nah, man, this wasn't 6 years ago. This was just last week. The trial was like finished 4 days ago, 5 days ago. Yes, the incident. I stand corrected often.
Assistant.
I am. I know you're not talking about me. I hope.
And after this incident, you decided to discontinue working as a security guard. We're not blaming it on the incident, but we're saying that, I want to be clear that after this incident, you have decided that you're no longer going to work as a security guard, correct?
Yes.
And before the incident happened, did you have that intention, or did that intention come about after the incident? Objection, compound.
It came after the incident. I had plans of promoting, moving up, definitely staying at that job.
Did you, well, I'll strike that. Did you ever want to become a police officer?
I did.
Do you still want to become a police officer?
No.
And why is that?
Pause. Now, chat, trigger warning. If you're squeamish, the royal we, Ms. What the fuck has, I believe, managed to find a photo of this gruesome, horrific injury. So trigger warning. I just didn't want to leave it. And then for Miss What the Fuck to jump scare you with the gore of it all. So I'm going to continue with the trial. And at any minute,
I was deeply traumatized about what happened.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your trauma that you suffered from this incident?
Yes.
you might step away. Like
I
you
do
made it
anxiety.
away. Okay, Ms. What the fuck has got this here? So trigger warning. Trigger warning. That's makeup. That's a pencil line. What is that?
Well,
What
this
are we
is a
doing?
pointer.
Peter.
Let me click on the right screen.
Prinsy,
Okay.
I was being Prinsy did put a trigger warning up.
Oh.
Prinsy, I was being, facetious, but thank you.
So the only pictures that I can find online are screenshots from a trial day where they
Okay,
post.
so we're
So this is
right.
a pointer from somebody pointing to it. And then everybody that has since posted it afterwards has just reposted the screenshot. So it's somewhere right here. Do you see
Tony,
it? 'Cause
yeah, what I see looks to me like acne scarring,
I was
frankly.
gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, right. Tony, I'm so sorry. Are you going to be okay? Look, Camp Shorty is group therapy. We're all going to get through this together. We've only just gotten over the knuckles injury to Relly, ASAP Relly, and here we are,
Yeah.
traumatized again, re-traumatized.
And this is Tea
Huh.
with Tia. I just want to give Tea with Tia screen cap this just
Yes.
to make sure we give credit.
Nico's here. He's come in just for the
Oh, no,
for the
Nick.
gore. Nick, are you okay? Nick, step back. I could, you know what though? I can see at least 23.5 million there. I get it. Round it up. Like round it up.
Like okay.
Simi says it's zitpox, not battle injury. Nick's in the wilderness. Now, Nicky, you're not going to be close enough for medical attention when you have a panic attack because of this horrific injury we're showing on screen. Yeah, Hedda says, Miss Shorty, do you have 24 million? I'm suing you for trauma. Girl, let's just go a cool 25. I got you. You just bought a new car. I got you.
Oh, you're killing me.
Hi, Nina. Thank you so much for sorting that, for sourcing that, Ms. What the fuck? You're the fucking besticles. I love you. Okay, let's go back on. Now, I don't know, ma'am. We should have that trigger warning on hand at all times in case that image pops up on our screens. A blanket trigger warning, everyone. Okay, like a blanket trigger warning. Laura, hi. Laura, hi. Anita, hi. Melissa says, I don't see a damn thing. I mean, oh, I just scoffed so hard I spat on my microphone. Classy. Okay, carry on. Sorry, Cardi B. Cardi B.
I have post-traumatic stress. I have a scar on my face. I deal with insomnia.
Insomnia. Stop it.
Do you believe that
Insomnia.
the incident, close right now. Are you single at this time?
I am.
Were you single at the time of the incident?
I'm not sure.
She's not
Do you
sure.
believe that this incident has an effect on your future ability to have a partner?
Objection. Last foundation also expert testimony.
What in the world? What in the flat earth are we asking these questions, sir? Come on now. Cardi B's going, this is ludicrous.
Do you expect Cardi B to pay for your medical bills?
Objection. Irrelevant.
Aside from calling you the N-word, spitting at you,
I mean, same, but I'm
Taking
not
a swing
suing
at
anybody
you.
for millions.
cutting your face with her fingernails, is there anything else that she did on February 24th, 2018 to you?
I mean, the whole incident was super traumatizing for me. She did a lot.
Super traumatizing. Thoughts and prayers, man.
Did she ever apologize
Thoughts
for what
and-
she did?
Never,
Would you want her to apologize?
of course.
Oh, look at the feelings hurt.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Pause. Cross-examination should be spicy, but while Nick's here, I know Nick's in the wilderness, and I don't want for Nick to miss this. Everybody loves Nick. I mean, I assume it's like everybody loves Cox. Everybody loves Nick. We love Nick's voice, and baby Nick, is the Nick we didn't even know we needed? Here.
And, I want to be honest with people. I don't want to be somebody I'm not, I don't live in a van. That's not me. I'm not that man. So I want to be real.
I gotta say, baby Nick's cuter than baby Shorty. Thanks, Miss What the Fuck. Pretty cool. Let's go to cross-examination, huh? Nick is actually probably living in a van right now, which is ironic. Is it a tent, Nick, or a van? Oh, we've got a coffer. That wasn't me.
And it's okay, I'll use the podium.
He's in a swag. Swag van.
Good afternoon, Miss Ellis.
Here we go.
Your
Here we
lawyer showed me
go.
photos of the building that you were working on as security guard in February 2018. Do you know what the name of it?
I don't know.
Was it Beverly Hills Medical Center?
It could have been.
It was a medical facility, right?
Yes.
And the incident that you claim happened that day happened at approximately 1:30 p.m.
Approximately, yes.
And you knew at the time, when you saw Cardi B, that she was going to a medical appointment, correct?
I didn't know where she was going, but she was at the,
And you understood.
She's going
she
to the
was
bank.
To a medical appointment, right?
she was going to an appointment, yes.
And it was a medical building, right?
Yes.
And your deposition was taken and you said that you testified under oath in your deposition. Let me ask, do you remember your deposition was taken in this action?
Yes.
You remember taking an oath at the deposition to tell the truth?
Yes.
And that under the same penalties of perjury that apply in this courtroom, for example, correct?
Yes.
And you testified that you understood when you saw Cardi B that she was going to a medical appointment, right?
Yes.
Now, after this incident, you talked to your supervisor at Allied, right?
Yes.
And she told you to submit a incident report, correct?
Yes.
And you emailed an incident report to your supervisor 2 days later, right?
I don't know about 2 days, but I sent it to her, yes.
Yes. And it was by email.
I'm not sure how she received it.
Your Honor, if we may, I'd like to show the witness the incident report that she did not produce in discovery.
Producing discovery.
I would object to that based on authenticity. It's not about.
Nick, we wonder the same thing. Ms. What the Fuck thought she was wearing a ref jersey top also. So maybe she hopes it makes her look her official, the plaintiff. Princey says, Nick, excellent question. Excuse me. Oh my God, not a professional.
This is about
Because they're lying McLiars.
about
What
Allied
are you laughing at? Hey, baby.
And it's not in the book.
Unbiased.
So let me provide a copy. Should I hand it to the clerk? I'm sorry? Oh, thank you, Ron. Let's make sure. There you go. Does that refresh your memory that you sent an email to your supervisor on February 26, 2018?
Okay.
Do you recall that now?
I don't, but I'm looking at what you gave me.
And that's your email address, right?
Yes.
Oopsies. Oopsies.
And it's addressed to your supervisor, Jessica?
Yes.
And it's dated February 24, 2018? So I apologize, it's dated February 26, 2018, and the subject is 224-18 incident report. You see that?
I see it, yes.
Now, before we talk more about that incident report, do you remember receiving in this case discovery requests that you had to verify under oath, where people asked you questions and got documents?
I'm not sure.
Let's see if we can refresh your recollection. With. Nice response.
Which one is it? What do you respond?
If I may, Your Honor, to explain to counsel that it's plaintiff's response and objection to
Just
defendant
drop a
Cardi
poll
B's demand for
in
documents.
chat.
Set 2.
Vote now on this important issue.
Thank you. Look to the last 2 pages. Is that a verification by you, signed by you, under oath, that the statements in the response are true and correct?
I'm sorry, were you asking me?
Is that your signature on the last page there?
Yes,
And you verified that, you signed stating that under penalty of perjury, the statements in the document are true, correct?
yes.
Yes. What are you going to do about it? Wait, I don't know, but this is stressing me the fuck out.
I'm not sure.
Well, please look at it.
Don't touch it.
You can please look at pages 5 and 6. That plaintiff has no emails related to
I
this
should have put all
lawsuit.
3 as the option.
Are you asking
Silly
me
me.
about this email on the paper?
I'm asking you about the response. You made a discovery in this case stating that
At least
under
they're
oath you have
horizontal,
no
I mean
emails
vertical.
that relate to this incident. Is
So
that
that's
correct?
correct. I don't have access to this email anymore.
What?
So you're, well,
She
okay.
doesn't have access to this email
Let's talk,
anymore?
let's go back.
Man,
Actually, we
you
have
get
one
hacked
other
like my email got hacked?
response, another sworn response.
Not hacked. Continues to be
Your Honor, I
bombed.
would like to show the witness plaintiff's responses to defendant Cardi B's special interrogatories, which rather than asking for documents, ask for information. May I approach?
Go ahead. What is the date of the document?
It was served on January 3rd, 2024. And the verification is dated January 30, 2024.
Wait, so 2024, January 2024. So that was about what were we saying about the 7 years of statute of limitations? So it was 6 years after the alleged incident, the trauma, the epic trauma. Tony says, I've had the same email for 30 years. My longest running one is, yeah, probably 20 years. Email? 30 years? Did it exist then, Tony? Are you being hyperbolic? She works at Foot Locker. Damn. Didn't think of that.
And
Good point.
that's your signature
Correct.
at the last page, verified under oath that the statements in the document are true and correct?
My signature, yes.
Okay, and you understood that you were verifying under oath that the statements in that document were correct?
Yes.
And in that
Tells
document
that.
as well, you said you had no emails related to this incident, this lawsuit, right?
I'm not sure if I said that in this document, but
Could you please look at pages 4 to 5? In fact, you say it 5 times.
It's
If memory
about me
serves
on
us
that.
as
This
bold.
what the fuck.
okay.
And you never produced the email that you sent to your supervisor on February 26th in 2018 in this lawsuit, did you?
I don't have access to that email, sir.
My question to you is, did you ever produce that email?
I'm not sure. I know what you're asking.
Did you ask, you had discovery obligations, yes, did you ask Allied for a copy of the email that you are now testifying you couldn't access?
I wasn't in communication with Ally.
Okay, so let's talk about what you said on the email to your supervisor 2 days after the incident. If you look at page 1, it states that you were the daytime guard on duty at
Pause.
8920. Well,
You know what, Sherry Berry? You should have a look. There are actual wine glasses. There are actual Miss Shorty wine glasses. I have one. And there's a rehome. This is pretty cool, man. There's a rehome the McAlbert's tall glass, like a highball, with, if you want, like a wood lid and a straw. 10/10, I'm getting one of those. But also good size for wine in that mug. I love it.
Boulevard, you were on patrol, and I had, quote unquote, I had 2 cell phones, the work phone and also my personal phone. I had my cell phone to my ear. Do you see that language?
Okay.
Do you see the
Do it. Do
I
it.
see it, yes.
And you wrote that 2 days after the incident?
I don't remember writing this, but if this is what you have, then
Your Honor, I would ask that you read the whole sentence for completeness.
I don't have it in front of me, so I don't know that, but to an extent.
Well, that's the portion I intend to read. I mean, he's welcome to read whatever he wants to read.
Well, he's just reading half a sentence. It would be unfair of him.
Why don't you provide a copy?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, let me actually include the declaration that came with it. Of ally.
Sorry.
Well, while they're sorting this shit out, while it's on top of mind. Okay. This is so much easier on this screen. So look, there's a can you see my cursor? Stay Weird wine glass. And actually the wine glasses aren't the hugest capacity. I've switched over to using the one that Stephanie blah 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 bought me, which is bigger capacity. And then wait, so many cool things. I've got this tumbler in the middle with a travel, but I don't travel anywhere or drink my coffee. So look at this. This one I like the look of. Rehome the McAlberts. I hate when I do this. It's so tricky. It's not tricky when you're looking at it, but it's tricky when you're trying to stream. And then wait, look at this bit. Look, you can get it with a lid if you want. That's Australian monies, is it? No, it's in US dollars. So that's only $14. That's pretty cool. With the lid, how much is it? $16. There we go, with no drink in it. That's pretty cool. I feel like that'd be perfect for sipping wine. Dainty as fuck. That's a cool ass cup. It is. Anyway, it just wait, let me go back. It just reminded me when you were saying that. What is in there? This is the one Tony got. Where is it? And Nico, they've both got this one. Nick, I expect you've got your camping mug, your Camp Shorty camping mug camping at the moment, all the camping. Simi. I will I've got it on my list of things to do is to grow the merch stuff. So that anyway, let's go back to the trial. Sidebar. Merch. We had a shopping trip in the middle of court, and I'm okay with that.
You talk about the first paragraph.
Really? Pause again, Ms. What the fuck? I love that you say that. Others also like that. Somebody who shall remain nameless pilfered that design for their own nefarious reasons and added it to merch that says, I got touched at Camp Shorty. I don't know about that, man. Motherfuckers. People have bought it too. Some of my best friends have bought that merch. Rude. Use my fucking logo. Anyway, back to it. Tony!
Should I read it or
Good. You're right.
And just that sentence, Your Honor?
Just read it. Whatever it is, make sure it's in the context.
Okay, thank you. Again, the context is that you state in this that you are a daytime guard on duty at 8920 Wilshire Boulevard.
I'm slow down. It's hard to hear what he's saying because it's so potatoey.
And as part of that patrol, I checked the rooftop, all tenants, levels, and parking garages. At approximately 13:30 hours, and just to clarify, that is 1:30, correct?
Yes.
Hey,
I was
Melissa.
finishing a patrol
Thank
on
you.
the 5th floor of the building. In my hand, I had 2 cell phones, the AUS work phone, and I also had my personal cell phone. I held my cell phone to my ear, checking my voicemail because my mother is recovering from cancer and is in chemotherapy, so sometimes I don't get the calls and have to check the voicemails. Do you remember that?
I'm reading it with you, yes.
And
Does it refresh your memory?
are you telling me you have no recollection of this 2-page email detailing the event that you've
Maybe I
seen
am
over?
just a little bit.
I remember writing an incident report and sending it over.
Well,
She looks like a bratty teenager,
do you
doesn't she?
recall also that you produced in this case your T-Mobile cell phone records, correct?
Yes.
And if I could, I believe that's something we can display because it is an exhibit.
Can you share, Your Honor, may I ask if we can share the exhibit number, please?
So why don't we, just to move things along, why don't we take our afternoon break now? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take an afternoon break. Since we have a couple things to discuss and I need to give the reporter some time off, why don't we resume back at 3:15? In the meantime, please do not discuss the case with anyone, including other jurors. Don't formulate opinions
Okay.
or do any research about the case. We will see you.
Excuse me. You're mute. Let me just get it to where we need to be. I have a feeling. Oh, wait. Fuck. I have a feeling I just scooted through when there was still stuff to be saying said words outside the presence of the jury. So let me get it back to that. I skipped prematurely. Big sigh.
What we have tried to convey. Since July, we've been trying to work with this gentleman to get his exhibits and to finish the exhibit, the joint exhibit list. We have filed the memorandum with the declaration that shows me in August repeatedly asked.
Okay, let's fast forward.
Let's fast
We have not.
Do you have all their documents yet?
At 8:45, he handed it to me today.
Okay.
And we previously produced the documents and produced them as trial exhibits by service at 11:47 on Friday, which he disputes happened, but I have a proof of service.
Okay,
And if I made my comment, I'd like to add something.
sure.
May I, Your Honor? I just want to be clear that on Wednesday, I was moving my son into college and got a message from plaintiff's counsel that the court wanted us to make change to the documents. He did not respond to this. Peter said, this is detailed in something you filed in the court, letter after letter after letter, he did not respond to. He already filed his documents to the court on Tuesday when he's leaving me voicemail saying, the court is telling us we have to make changes to the documents and submit them. The documents that were filed were not filed with my office. He was leaving voicemail saying we have to get the documents filed while he already filed the documents. Yeah, I just wanted you to know, those are not our documents.
Exhibits. Do you have you got their exhibits this morning?
We got their exhibit book this morning.
This
Okay.
morning?
What, morning?
Art. Sorry, but we're trying to not trip over a wire. And I apologize for that, Your Honor. It almost killed me. I think what I'm about to say is correct, but one of these two lawyers will correct me if I'm wrong. We initially, before the final trial status conference,
So find your
filed
microphone.
what we had and explained that we had not heard from
Sorry, there's kids screaming outside if you can hear it.
counsel.
In my
The court
behind me,
cautioned
the house
everyone
behind
to
me.
cooperate. We identified 3 remaining open issues and repeatedly asked him to identify the documents. He has these for his exhibits, he had these generic references to medical records, things like that. We asked him, and he's asking us to put authenticity, and we said, give us the documents, we know what we're situating to. We did not get a response to any of those questions. He then unilaterally, as we got closer to the, he unilaterally last week filed these trial
He's
documents.
just trying to work
We understood.
unilaterally
He
into
was
his
saying us
sentence
to
for no
review.
reason.
There's more to say. And found out only on Saturday he didn't actually file them. Yesterday, to at least show our side of it, because he doesn't include everything that we put in, filed our own unjoined and jury instructions and everything. So
Dirty
it's
jokes, not
extremely
funny.
Confusing, I understand that.
We're
but
confused.
There is no agreed upon
Screaming
joint
outside.
exhibit list, there is no agreed upon joint witness list. Our witness list, for example, includes Tierra Malcolm, his doesn't, things like that.
Okay. Do you have all their exhibits now?
Yes, sir. I'm not clear what he's talking about. The court's order says we're supposed to bring them 5 books today. I brought 5 exhibit books today. I gave him 1, and I
We are also
distributed it to the
confused.
court. And he's giving me his book, so I don't know what he's talking about. But what I do notice is throughout this cross-examination is just springing on things. I don't know if it's for impeachment or not, but that's my concern. When I ask him, where is it in the exhibit book? Well, he
So
can't
that,
tell me.
and I think that was one of the points that the court made earlier. I don't want interrogatories and RFPs to be exhibits, because they're
They're
not.
not, they aren't included in the exhibit book.
And so I think your obligation is to specifically identify the caption and the date it was served. I think that's adequate to put the plaintiff's counsel on notice.
And that's what I did, and yes.
I know, but he had to ask, so.
My apologies.
Okay.
My apologies.
You just wanted to
this
say
particular
unilaterally.
Allied
That was the whole point of
document
that.
is
The 3 times.
Produced from Allied's records, this email. We have an affidavit of
No,
that.
I don't have an issue with this, I mean,
Okay.
you refresh her recollection, and I think she agreed that she sent it, so.
And I showed them as I was passing.
Good.
what the discovery
Unilaterally
was, but
done.
I'll be specific without him asking.
So I need you all to work together a little bit more.
Yeah, I wish we
Good
could.
work.
Shouldn't be fighting against each other, it's your clients that you're trying to represent here. So we need to put our heads together. Do we have a final verdict form?
We did, we filed one before and he approved it. Your Honor made one change to it, and I don't recall what it was, because we had, I think there were a few words that were different than the approved form. And that
What are we
was
doing
done
here?
for the final status conference.
Oh,
We also had a joint statement that Your Honor cleaned that up.
okay. So, and here's the issue, just to explain myself with respect to the extent that she treated with a doctor, she did treat with a doctor, and so I'm not going to exclude that. If I excluded the doctor as a witness, that's a different story.
Well, the evidence is that if you're talking about Dr. Avila, he was not a treating physician.
She testified that he was, so.
Well, that's because he's trying to do an end run around the exclusion of Dr. Avila.
All right. Anything further?
Yes, Your Honor. In my defense, Your Honor, all of these things I disagree with. I'm not going to get into the details. All I can say is Dr. Avila did treat my client, and he signed the report in the bill, and that's why I asked her about it. So.
Okay.
And if I may just, because I know you've got a lot of cases. Dr. Avila was never identified as an expert. He then tried to replace
We've gone over this.
Okay, just want to make sure you remember.
I do.
Thank you.
Okay. We will see you at 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that was a whole lot of unilateral nothing. What am I doing? KKK. Pause. Hey, while I think of it, let me just check something. Because we had a moment yesterday. Okay. So if you weren't in chat yesterday, Ms. What the Fuck very kindly already did a thing with a thing. So while I get it queued up, enjoy. We're getting tattoos with each other's names, and I'm not even joking. I'm like, Steph sent me. I'm telling her as you were. Steph sent me these pictures. She goes, jokes, lol. And it was a heart with some roses and flowers and an arrow, and then Lisa in the middle. And she goes, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I wouldn't, but wouldn't this be funny? I'm like, send me one with Stephanie. I'm getting it. And so she did. And so I am. I mean, it's way more, my love for you and your love for me, Stephanie, is way more genuine than the fucking pirate flag tattoo I have. Let's be all honest about it. Captivating. Anyway, thanks, Ms. What the Fuck. You're the besticles. Just like testicles, only better. Here we go.
Can I share something real quick?
Go to
Yes.
the
Pause. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
page that has a
Look,
lot of-
who's this lovely voice in my ear? It doesn't sound like she's in court. Oh, it's Ms. What the Fuck. Hi.
If I can make that.
Tony.
Tony was kind of right.
Yeah, man.
I had to flip it upside down and flip it around a little bit.
Yeah, like a wet ass pussy. Love it.
So there you go, Tony.
And Tony says, I knew it. I knew it.
Totally right. The things I do off of the screen when you guys are watching stuff. Okay, that's
you legit squirrel, like the best of all the squirrels. Rosie B, hi, good to see you. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's get back to court. Now you can't unsee it now, can you? Let's see. I don't know what's happening here, but we're here. I think Jury's still not there.
Is it correct that that is a portion of your T-Mobile?
I know it must be
invoice,
evident.
including for February 24,
Right.
2018?
Yes.
And you see that at 1:30, you received a call,
There we go.
and that lasted, what, 22 minutes?
Objection, Your Honor. The document does not say 1:30.
Well, maybe my glasses are, I need to get a new prescription. Do you see
Same,
the
man.
1:10 p.m.
Same.
for 22 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, that was a phone call that
Yeah,
you
me too.
received and talked on the phone for 22 minutes?
Yes.
And at 1:40, you made an 8-minute phone call?
Yes.
And whose phone number is that?
Which time are you referring to?
310-403-3656.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Yes, absolutely, I apologize. 310-403-3656.
I don't know who the number belongs to, but it's probably a family member of mine.
Is that Nicholas Jackson's phone number?
Probably yes.
If you could go back. And you testified that you said, when you saw Cardi B, you said something to the effect of, wow, that was Cardi B.
Something to the effect of that.
And at that point, as a security guard, you knew it would have been improper for you as a security guard to tell people that Cardi was a patient at a medical facility, correct?
I didn't tell anyone that I saw her.
Could you please answer the question? No, I can repeat it if you like.
Okay.
Is it true that as a security guard who had been trained, as you said, and worked for 4 years, you knew it would have been improper for you to tell people that Cardi B was a patient at a medical facility?
Objection, asked and answered.
It would be improper, but I did not tell anyone I saw her.
Move to strike everything after improper.
So maybe I just want you to answer the question, okay? So
Oh.
if you can answer the question with a yes or no question, please answer yes or no.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understood when you saw Cardi B that she thought that you were using your phone to tell people that she was at a medical facility, correct?
Yes.
I'm wondering whether Ms. What the Fuck might be able to trial
As I
style
understand,
that
you deny
shit.
that you used your cell
Reckon?
phone to photograph or film Cardi B on that day, is that correct?
That's not true. I didn't record her or film her.
Didn't she record it and
Question
delete it?
was,
Isn't that what you said,
Is
Simi?
it correct that you deny using your personal cell phone to photograph or videotape Cardi B
I
on
love you.
February 24, 2018?
Yes.
Objection, begging of the viewers.
And isn't it correct that you don't have that phone? Right?
Military
You
base?
no longer have that phone, you disposed of it. You can't show us that phone and show that you don't have any photographs.
Military
or videos
base?
of
If I
Cardi B.
did?
Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Simi with all the tea.
Rather than simply leaving, you stepped out of the elevator and told Ms. told Cardi B to repeat what she said. Say it again. Isn't that what you did?
No.
Well, if you look at the incident report, quote, you see in the second paragraph, I stepped out of the elevator and asked her to repeat what she said to me, and so she did, angrily putting her finger in my face and yelling at me. Do you see that?
I stepped out of the elevator to clarify.
And you told her, say that again.
Ma'am.
I don't remember saying say that again.
And your testimony was that you and Cardi B yelled at each other for 30 seconds?
She yelled at me. My voice was firm because I was upset.
My voice was firm.
Are you denying that you testified at your deposition and stated to Dr. McKenzie that you were yelling and cursing at Cardi B?
I'm not denying it. I just wanted to clarify.
And as you were yelling at Cardi B and people stepped out of her doctor's office, one of them stepped in between you to separate you two. Isn't that correct?
Yes, because she was in my face.
And the people came out of the woman's care doctor's office?
Employees came out from the 5th floor. I would assume they were from women's care.
And the woman who stepped in between you came out of that office?
I believe it was her, yes.
And you testified in your deposition that Cardi B spit at you after the other people.
Good night, Hedda. Good night. Thank you so much. We love that you managed to join us for a little while, an hour and a half. I love that. South Africa. Look at us all international and shit. I love that. Sleep well, sweet dreams, and we'll catch you next weekend. Mwah!
People came out of the doctor's office. Isn't that correct?
She did.
Move to strike as non-responsive. And if
Why don't you clarify the question?
you testified
Oh, we've got a
in your
coffer.
deposition
There's
under
always a
oath,
coffer.
You said at that point that Cardi B spit at you after the other people came to intervene in the argument. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
And yet in the report, you state I advised Cardi B that she needed to get her finger out of my face because I had not did anything to her. She then responded by spit at me. That's how it's spelled. And as a result, I became angry and yelled out to her to leave me alone and go on about her business. A few moments later, I remember a few people coming out and trying to separate us. That's what you said in your email, correct?
Correct.
Pause.
And
Relevant. Wait. Oh, Rosie. Yes. Hi. Yes. Wait. Sidebar. Actually relevant. That's one of my favorite things to say at the moment. I was having a conversation. Wait, walk and talk chat. I just checked my phone and it's hilarious. I have to share it with you. Hey, Jay. Good to see you. Now, I was chatting back and forth with someone on Twitter. I think maybe she might be European. Anyway, Dartha. And we were talking about EDB and like just on the, like, not DMs, just public stuff. And talking about the Adelsons, Donna, Wendy, TikTok Wendy, you're next. And we're talking about EDB merch. And I'm like, yeah, I've got this and that, Emily D. Baker merch. And then she said, I buy something new from EDB's merch every time a new range drops. And I'm like, I said, lol, I'm too busy. And it's true. I'm too busy buying my own merch for myself, my beautiful mods, and for the fortnightly raffle draws winners. and she goes, I'm sorry, I don't know your channel. That emoji. And I said, that's okay. Lots of people don't. I was like, it's fine. And then she obviously English isn't her first language. No shade at all. Like, kudos to anybody who doesn't speak English as their first language, if it manages to converse very well in English on a platform like Twitter. And she goes, share if you want. I will check it out. Can't say I play Fortnite. But I know those who do if it involves that. I mean, we could try playing Fortnite together. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? One's in the chat if we start playing Fortnite at Camp Shorty. Anyway. Whew. I don't know why it tickled my fancy so much. A Fortnite stream. Man, I'm good at nut sort. It's a game. I was #1 in the world for like 3 weeks in nut sort. It's just sorting nuts off different bolts. Best game ever. Fortnite, RDK.
You stated in your incident report that Cardi B's nails were 3 inches long.
Yeah, we're getting
They
them
were.
next weekend, Simi. Next weekend for
All right,
Psychology
we can
Corner.
ask
For
for
sure.
admonition for the witness to answer the question.
Saturday night.
Yeah, so please just
One
focus on the
quadrillion%.
question and answer the question that's asked.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the question is, you claimed in the incident report that Cardi's nails were 3 inches long that day. Isn't that true?
Ooh,
Yes.
spicy.
And you testified at your deposition that Cardi pointed her fingernail at your face, right?
Yes.
And you state in your February 26, 2018 incident report, bear with me for a second.
Sir, you've had 7 years to learn this case. Let's go.
I'm sorry, I have a marked copy of this one and I didn't bring it with me.
Oh,
You state in your
man.
incident report
Where's your binder?
that she scratched you on your nose, right?
Objection misstates the testimony of witness.
Well, it's contrary to the, sorry.
Teabagging?
You testified in this trial, that Cardi B cut your cheek.
Because he's
Yet you
doing.
stated in your
Pause.
email to
Wait.
your supervisor on February 26, 2018, that Cardi B cut you.
Okay, Ms. What the Fuck just said to me in the private chat, why are you dogging Cardi B's lawyer so hard? I'm going to remind you that I was once a prosecutor and then I became a defense attorney and then I went to civil. I'm now practice civil law, uncivil law even. None of the above is true. Disclaimer. I am fair. I throw shade on all the incompetence. Okay? If he doesn't have a binder, what are we doing here? Sir, I can imagine that Cardi B paid a pretty penny.
It's
What
what
the fuck?
what they were saying during that outside the jury's presence was that they submitted things they were supposed to do it jointly, but the other people wouldn't respond to their messages and wouldn't talk to them. And so the other people just submitted it by themselves and they were left to be like, excuse me, these are our things. And so they don't have the binders that they were supposed to have. So he's trying
All
to
I heard was, all I could hear was unilaterally.
I know, I noticed.
Unilaterally. Oh, it's all I could hear.
I know.
I have a lot of issues. My brain, it's me.
No, you're
Okay,
fine.
thank you. But also, given that I have this broad, far-reaching, like broad brushstrokes of the law in my career.
I love you.
I love you too. Spoiler alert, none of this is true. Disclaimer, I am not an attorney.
On the nose, isn't that true?
Objection misstates the testimony.
I've got itchy ear holes.
She put her finger in my face.
Okay, first of all, you have testified here today under oath that Cardi B, 7 years later, that Cardi B cut your cheek, your left cheek. Isn't that true?
Yes.
And you state in your report 2 days after the incident that she scratched your nose. Quote unquote, third paragraph.
I literally don't even know who's lawyer still. I can't tell. This is her attorney?
My face, scratching my nose.
Yes, this is Cardi's attorney.
Yes, but into my face.
I'm a little bit rusty in the game.
Strike out everything after that.
Over, motion's denied.
And you were clear at your deposition that you had changed the story to Cardi supposedly cutting your cheek, not her nose, right?
No,
You specifically testified to that, didn't you?
I'm not sure I know what you're asking.
At your deposition, you specifically testified that you were not scratched on your nose that day, you were scratched on your cheek.
She touched my nose, but she scratched my cheek.
Okay, but in the incident report, you state scratching my nose, right? You have to answer audibly.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And in fact, you demonstrated at the deposition how Cardi B supposedly was nose to nose with you, but jabbed your cheek. Is that true?
Yes.
And if we could show that, this is a video of the deposition where plaintiff demonstrates how she was supposedly scratched on the cheek. That's the deposition video.
See the blouse? The
You
blouse.
may have to come back to that.
I don't believe her either.
Just you have to identify by page and line.
Well,
See you soon, Tony. We've missed you.
we'll have to come back because I don't have that. I have the deposition video. Actually, well, I don't want to hold things up. We'll do that a little bit later. And you admitted at your deposition that there was no scar on your nose, right?
I'm not sure.
Well, we can play that back for you if you like. But did you testify at your deposition that there is no scar on your nose?
I'm not sure.
I don't recall. I don't remember. I don't remember.
And in your response, your verified response to the written discovery that was served on you in this case, and specifically special interrogatory, interrogatories number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 14, 25, 26, 27, and 28, that Cardi beat you about the head, face, and body. Is that what you did?
I'm objecting
Okay.
because I don't have the number of special rod. He's talking about the set and the date.
I haven't used it yet.
What he's asking her about, I want to know what he's talking about.
Why don't you break it down?
I'm sorry, Ron?
Why don't you break it down to the specifics?
Pause. Okay, so IDK. Obviously, I haven't spent enough time as a civil attorney, but what is an interrogatory? An interrogatory is a formal written question in a legal proceeding that one party submits to another party to uncover the facts, excuse me, or information relevant to the case. The receiving party must answer these questions in writing, often with a sworn affidavit, and the answers can then be used as evidence at trial. Interrogatories are a tool for discovery, allowing lawyers to gather information and potentially force the opposing side to make damaging admissions before a trial. That.
Interrogatory.
Well,
I can't believe I forgot that from my law school days.
I can show the witness.
Shanwan, hello, good to see you. Pause this. Shanwan, I've got my banana earrings on today. Yes, because this shit is bananas.
Wait, well, you have a pause.
Correct. Hi.
Hi. So I did a ton of looking, and everything I looked through, the closest thing I found, there's two options that look close enough.
Yeah.
So let me do this and then do this. Okay. Option one that looks pretty close. I think that there's probably differences in the patterning.
That one doesn't say cunt. It doesn't look like it says cunt.
Exactly. This is interesting. This is just on TikTok. It's like it seems to be like a boutique type of thing where you have to order through WhatsApp. Is all I can find.
Sounds legit.
Right.
Sounds legit. What could go wrong?
The other option is this through Walmart.
Oh, see, I like that. I would so wear that. I am so.
It's $5.79. in New York.
$5.79.
Mhm. So
That's
that's
about
an option.
45 Australian dollars, but no. Oh, wait, that's kind of cute, man.
Yeah, it doesn't have the black lapels, but it doesn't have the sleeves are more accurate. So anyway,
Yeah. And also she's so bargain basement. No offense, lady, but
that's kind of where I ended up, is that I don't think it's more boutique-y. If it's anything, it is a boutique-y thing, but it's more of a, hey, my friend made this type of thing.
right.
More
Like
than
Etsy kind of stuff,
yes.
like cottage industry stuff versus Walmart stuff.
Right.
I
Exactly.
mean, okay, thank you so much. I love that. Look, the side quests we go on for y'all here. Royal we. Ms. What the fuck we. No, I just did a side quest too. We got
You did
this.
too.
Thanks,
You
girl.
taught us about interrogatories.
Yes.
Bear with me for your second. And for counsel, the plaintiff's responses to defendant Cardi B special interrogatory set number 1.
Is that the 2022,
Yes, sir.
August 9, 22?
May I answer? I just don't like counsel talking to each other. Okay, yes. Counsel, it is the verification under oath is dated August 9, 2022.
Thank you.
And if I can direct you to interrogatory number
Side by side. Who wore it better, Foot Locker or Walmart?
at page 4. And
Oh, I'm seeming like the same as Cardi B. I'm basically Cardi B.
sorry, it's a long one. I'm trying to.
Notice she's got much shorter nails for this, so she doesn't look like she's got those 3-inch nails. They're beautiful.
I mean, I don't want to.
Ballet slipper pink.
Somewhere in this long.
Of course we missed you.
There's references to what I'm looking.
Pause. There's no such thing as a dirty pause. Akasha literally is, I swear it was within moments of our stream ending yesterday. There was a notification on my phone from YouTube, and it was a comment from Akasha on the stream, and it just said, "Damn it!" She's like, "Fuck, I missed the stream," but you're here tonight, so thank you.
Oh, I got it. Page 4, beginning line 17.
I'm sorry, what was that?
At page 4, line 17 of plaintiff's sworn response to Cardi B's special interrogatory set number 1. The interrogatory.
Oh, she's so beautiful. I love her.
The response states, and among other things, in specific, on or about February 24, 2018, plaintiff was lawfully working as a security guard on or near the premises of the subject property when
She looked at me.
Marlena's Al-Banzar assaulted and battered plaintiff by violently, unlawfully, intentionally, suddenly, and maliciously striking her about the head, face, and body. Do you recall swearing to that under oath?
Yes.
And we can go back to the way you demonstrated this alleged assault on your cheek at your deposition. If we could please play the video associated with 55 minutes, 9 seconds to 56 minutes, 6 seconds. Oh, those are pages and lines. I'm sorry. Page 55, line 9 to page 56, line 6.
It's way better than Wendy Adelson looking at us.
No, you're
Shit.
Go ahead.
Cardi put a finger in your face. Where in your face was it?
She struck me on my nose and on my cheek. She wears her nails very long, very bedazzled, very sharp. So yes.
And you said
Not
it
today,
made
man.
contact with your nose?
Yes, and my face.
And so 2 times she touched you?
Wait, this is cool. A film deposition. I love this. I love this. Bigger the hoop, bigger the hoe. Bigger the hoop, bigger the hoe.
Yes, so she was like this.
I told you.
When you say like this, she put her finger
Pointing, yes, so like this, pointing her finger at my face, yes.
and it touched your nose.
Yes.
What part of your nose?
Whatever part of the nose that the nail landed on, yes.
Oh, I mean,
Whatever
on
part
the
I
middle,
say.
the top.
I'm not sure.
And which cheek did she touch?
My left cheek.
How very Beverly Canoni of you, ma'am.
Giving us this one.
Yes.
Why are we in darkness?
And if you need a moment, you can look at the incident report, but isn't it correct that in the incident report, you made no claim that Cardi struck you about the head and body?
I put in the incident report that she had her finger in my face and she struck my face.
She cut your nose, right? Isn't that what you put in the incident report? That she scratched your nose? I can read it again if you like.
I don't need you to read it. I'm not sure.
Is there anywhere in this incident report that you prepared and sent to your supervisor 2 days after this alleged incident that you said that Cardi struck your body?
And the incident report says that she struck me, yes.
Where?
But did she?
It's in the paper.
Oh, she can't remember.
It's in the report.
Where in the report?
I reported it that she had her finger in my face.
I understand that, but let's set aside putting her finger in your face. Let's set aside supposedly scratching you on your nose that time. That was what you were saying. Is there anywhere in the report that says that Cardi on that day struck your body?
I'm not sure.
I got you, girl.
Can you take a moment?
Cardi. She didn't have any kids then, though. This was her first child. Why am I defending this woman? I'll defend Cardi B till death. But she might have had super long nails before the baby was born. Now with 3 kids.
As I'm reading it, I reported that she put her 3-inch fingernails into my face. So that's what I remember reporting.
But
Wait.
the accident? I mean, the truth is important.
So that's what she remembers reporting, not that's what she remembers happening. Ooh, Jennifer McCabe. Huh. Words matter.
And accuracy is important. This report that you did 2 days after the incident claims that she put her 3-inch fingernails in your face and scratched you on the nose, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about immediately after the accident.
But Your Honor, I'm gonna object. You said in the face, but the document says into the face. There's a difference.
Why don't you clarify?
Buster's snoring, if you can hear that.
In the incident report, the only scratch that you report is a scratch on your nose that you supposedly suffered that day, correct?
I'm not sure.
You need another moment to look at this?
I reported that she touched my face with her finger, sir.
Ma'am, the question is, in your incident report, you told your supervisor 2 days afterwards that you suffered a scratch on your nose and no other scratches were mentioned, correct?
Okay.
What's his opinion? You agree?
What?
I don't agree with what you're saying, but I'm saying okay for the purposes of your question.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that means, but let's move on. After the incident, you don't even know if there was any blood, right?
It broke the skin.
Please, ma'am, this answer the question I'm asking. You testified at your deposition that you did not know if the alleged scratch, this time on your cheek, even bled. Isn't that true?
Correct.
And you didn't go to a doctor that day for this alleged assault and battery, did you?
I saw a medical doctor, but not at the day of the incident.
Okay, again, let's focus on the questions I'm asking you.
How very
allege
rarely of
that-
you.
That you were assaulted, battered, beaten up, scratched somewhere, sometimes on the nose, sometimes on the cheek, and you went home and took a nap, right?
I was
That's what you
upset.
testified
Yes.
to, that was-
Yes.
Maybe called your mother, right? That's what you testified to, right?
Yes.
You didn't call your grandmother though, did you?
No.
You You never even put a Band-Aid on this alleged scratch, wherever it was, did you?
Objection calls for speculation.
She put some Clearasil on there.
No.
Did you need a tissue?
When your counsel was asking you questions today, he said that he basically elicited testimony from you that since you didn't think you were going to sue, you didn't take any pictures of your alleged injury in February 2018. Isn't that
What changed?
Yes.
At your deposition, though, you testified you took pictures that day, and you can't find them. They disappeared somehow. Remember that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so I would like to have our technician, well, first of all, let's start at page 69, lines 18
Yes!
to 20.
Any objection?
I would ask that you read both before and after.
Pause. That reminds me. I have a soundbite to upload of, I think it was Sarah, or it might have been Georgia, but somebody in the Donna Adelson trial, one of the two, Queen and Princess, said 69 about tab 69 or page 69. Thanks for reminding me. Cardi B Trial 69.
Not just the specific lines that
You
you
know, pages and lines of contrary.
Another issue I have, Your Honor, is he's produced deposition transcripts to the court. He hasn't given me a copy of that.
It's buried somewhere in my camera roll of 900,000 screenshots and screen recordings and videos. Oh, law and crime fucking with me. That's very striking. It'll just, as soon as if I don't look, told you. See, professional.
Go ahead.
Buster is snoring loud over there. He's very asleep.
Did you take any pictures of your face?
Can you hear him? Can you hear him? One's in the chat if you can hear Buster snoring.
At the time?
I did take pictures.
Okay.
There's several other examples where you testified that you took pictures, but somehow you just don't know where they are. You took pictures of the cut, that you supposedly suffered after this, or during this alleged assault. And you took pictures way back in 2018, but somehow can't find them. Is that what you testified?
He farts
Yes.
as well. Very loud farts. So asleep.
And you testified when counsel was asking you questions that you decided you didn't want to be a security guard anymore. Isn't that true?
Yes.
You wanted to be a gold digger.
Objection, Your Honor. We discussed this at length.
Isn't that the truth? You were actually fired by Allied for acting unprofessionally as a security guard. Isn't that true?
Ooh, spicy.
Yes.
Oh.
And in the incident report, you apologized to your employer, Allied, for acting unprofessionally and exposing them to potential liability. Isn't that true?
Getting louder. Yeah, so shady. And also Cardi B, since this time in the last 6 years, has become extremely, like exponentially more famous and wealthy than then.
What's her name?
That's right.
What's her name?
Someone.
No, she's.
Thank
I
you
guess
so
she's
much,
over.
friend.
It helps me be our director to the second page.
Yes.
Welcome,
And
Shorty.
after you were terminated as a security guard, you got a new job that paid more money than the security guard job paid, correct?
Yes.
And you said that you consulted with Dr. McKenzie, excuse me. That was because you filed a workers' comp claim, right?
Yes.
And so you filed a workers' comp claim against Allied, and that's why you met with Dr. McKenzie, correct?
Yes.
And you met with her in April of 2018,
Yes.
and you testified at your deposition that you told Dr. McKenzie the truth about what happened on February 24, 2018, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Um,
The max amount of time before you basically to the 11th hour, like a ref.
In this action, you served, well,
At
you were
Foot
a
Locker.
patient of Kaiser Permanente, correct?
Yes.
And in this action, we obtained a copy of your medical records from, let's see, beginning June 8, 2023. Bear with me for a second, please. Actually, it goes back, I think, further, but have you seen those records?
I'm not sure.
Isn't it, well, I hate to ask this question, but they did diagnose you as having severe obesity, correct?
Yes.
Wait, what did you
And
say?
they did conclude
Severe
that you
what?
had full capacity and no history.
Severe what?
PCD,
What's that? Oh, poly.
cystic.
Yes.
something.
Okay. So women's pipelines problems, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. So
Have you seen those records?
relevance?
I'm not sure.
Isn't it, well, I hate to ask this question, but they did diagnose you as having severe obesity, correct?
Yes.
And they did conclude that you had full capacity and no history of patient status change. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
The only pains that you complained of, January 25, 2021, December 27, 2021, were belly pain and low back pain, right?
Objection calls for expert opinion.
Correct?
Yes.
And you hurt your finger at one point, right?
Oh,
I'm
wait.
not sure.
Pause. I just typed in what my typo. What PCD means. I didn't actually type that. I just said what PCD. And the first thing that came in, not relevant, but PCD stands for pitch circle diameter, a measurement that defines the diameter of the imaginary circle, scratch, passing through the center of each bolt hole on a wheel or flange. It is expressed as a two-part number, such as 5 by 114.3, where the first number is the quantity of bolt holes and the second is the diameter of the circle in millimeters. This is a critical measurement for the ensuring of proper fit between wheels and a vehicle's hub. Not that PCD.
Well, I can show it to you, but let's just move on.
Learning
You had
shit.
various things, tailbone pain, right hamstring pain, but you had no report, no reference.
Oh, so that's
to
probably the actual definition?
161 pages of
Wait.
medical records.
Per Google. Thank you, grass is green enough. My Google skills are atrocious. And they say I knew about the pirate. Get the fuck out of here. Primary ciliary dyskinesia. Dyskinesia, yes. PCD is a rare inherited disorder. It affects cilia, tiny hair-like organs that help your body clear mucus. So not what I said either. Okay. Full fucking throttle. That's it. Back to it. Thanks, Grass. So hair follicles. So maybe that scarring on her face. I wonder if Jennifer McCabe has that, because sidebar, Jennifer McCabe had those weird things that I was positive were bruises from Brian Albert grabbing her by the jaw. Probably a little bit histrionic of me. I digress. So that's where this line of questioning is going. Let me scoot back a little bit then, because it makes more sense.
And you hurt your finger at one point, right?
Not your finger.
I'm not sure.
Or my finger.
Well, I can show it to you, but let's just move on. You had various things, tailbone pain, right hamstring pain, but you had no report, no reference in 161 pages of medical records to a scratch on your face. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
And there's no reference in 161 pages of medical records to anxiety, post-traumatic stress syndrome,
That's
blows
weird.
to your head or face. Correct?
Man.
Yes.
That only came up when you filed this lawsuit, right?
I'm not sure I know what you're asking.
Ooh.
Also, you were in a car accident in 2021, isn't that true?
Yes.
Ooh.
Your head.
Yes.
You were in a car accident again in November of 2023 on Pico Boulevard, right?
I'm not sure if it was on Pico, but it was in that area. Yes.
Right. You sued over that, right?
Yes.
Oh, she sued over that too. She's a litigious
Your Honor, if I could just consult my
character.
colleague, I think I may be.
She loves her some lawsuits. Working. Who needs to work? I'm just going to sue the shit out of people. Fuck yeah. She's like, hey, this is getting a little hot around the collar. Oh, she's a little uncomfortable, isn't she? Sidebar. I motioned to scream, what the fuck, granted. I just looked that up. I wish I didn't. Hi, Destined to Be. Good to see you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think she's feeling a little silly on the stand right now. What do you think, chat?
Team effort. If you can bear with me. We talked about how you
Too happy.
told Dr. McKenzie the truth about what happened, right?
Yes.
And you told her that Cardi B almost scratched you. Isn't that true?
I'm not sure saying almost.
Ooh, snap.
You know the person at Women's Healthcare who intervened when you were basically assaulting Cardi B, don't you?
No.
Well, isn't it true that 3 weeks after that event, you called up Tiara Malcolm, the receptionist, who put her body in between yours and Cardi B's and took your blows? You called her up to try and get her to help you in this case. Isn't that true?
What?
I'm not sure.
Let me just check one thing. Sorry, I want to be sure.
Why didn't he ask if she actually had a scratch? Why wouldn't she know for sure?
I'm just double
So she
checking.
scratched me.
Also,
What was
wanted
the lawyer doing?
to reiterate that in your deposition, you claimed, you testified under oath that Cardi spit on you after Ms. Malcolm and others came out of the doctor's office to try.
Ms. What the Fuck is very caught up on the fact that PCD, hair-like structures that line the respiratory and reproductive tracts. Seriously, this is messed up. So she's got some health issues. Don't show any pictures. We actually, no thank you. Like, no thank you. But that's life, man. We're all messed. We've all got shit going on with our lives. Health, mental health. Lady, you can't just sue people.
And stop you from going after Cardi B, isn't that correct?
Yes.
And in your incident report, you reported to your boss, your supervisor, that Cardi supposedly spit at you before people came out because of all the yelling. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I think that's all the questions I have for this witness.
All right.
All right.
Did we get to the bottom of anything?
The deposition transcript, page 61, lines 23, page 62.
Let me turn this over to you.
Page 62, line 14.
I'm sorry, counsel, I was trying to get out of the podium so you can take it. What pages?
Page 61 to 62. One in line?
Yes.
Line 23 on page 61 through lines
14 on page 62.
Any objection?
I like that tissue box. Cute. Cute.
No objection.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, question, did you fill out any written paperwork about the incident? Answer, there was an incident report made.
Oh, it's very
For that
windy
day,
today.
yes. Question, when you say there was an incident report, is that something you completed? Answer, yes. Question, when did you prepare the incident report? Answer, I'm not sure. Part of what Jasmine wanted me to do was write an incident report. I'm not sure how long after it was done. Question, okay, when you say an incident report, is that something where you send an email or is it a pre-printed form that you complete? Answer, normally it's a pre-printed form. We didn't have those forms at the location that I was at, so she did ask me to type it up. You remember at your deposition, a different attorney asked you questions about this incident?
Yes.
And you did tell that attorney that you made an incident report, correct?
Yes.
And that's the 2-page email that counsel asked you about?
Yes.
And in your incident report, on paragraph 3, it states that at this time, she continued to yell at me and point her 3-inch acrylic fingernails into my face, scratching my nose. I advised Cardi B that she needed to get her finger out of my face because I had not did anything to her. So, when you wrote this incident report, you estimated that the fingernails were 3 inches long?
Yes.
And when you said that the fingernails went into your face, what did you mean by that?
I meant when she was going like this, her nail touched my cheek, touched my nose.
Did it actually cut your cheek?
Yes.
Did it cut your nose?
No.
And then counsel asked you about the T-Mobile bill. You testified that this incident occurred at 1:30 p.m., correct?
Approximately, yes.
And the T-Mobile bill shows phone calls at 1:10 p.m. and 1:40 p.m., correct?
Yes.
You were not making any phone calls at the time of the incident, correct?
Objection.
I can withdraw the question. Did you make any telephone calls at the time of the incident on February 24th, 2018?
No.
Did you make a phone call 10 minutes after the incident on February 24th, 2018?
Yes.
The phone number 424-219-2078.
Oh, redact that shit. Too late. Too
I
late.
believe it was my mom.
Oh, did you dirty? Nobody text that number. Nobody call that number. Okay.
Did you tell anyone that Cardi B was at this medical facility just before the incident occurred on February 24th, 2018?
No.
If you did do that, does that give Cardi B the right to assault and battery?
Objection, Your Honor.
Assisting.
Your Honor, if the court may take judicial notice of the complaint in this case,
I'm not sure for what purpose.
because the discovery response that was read is verbatim as to what the complaint says.
No.
When written discovery was prepared with you, was it done by your attorney's office?
Yes.
Do you know what written discovery is?
Yes.
What does the word form interrogatory mean? Do you know?
We
No.
know.
Do you know what the word special interrogatory means?
No.
Do you know request for admission?
No.
Do you know demand for production of documents?
No.
These are discovery questions that are prepared with your attorney?
Yes.
She doesn't know shit about shit. I guess.
When I
Rachel,
asked
thank you
you
for
earlier if any
reposting my
pictures were
stream
taken,
announcement.
you were truthful in your answers, correct?
Yes.
And when you answered me about whether pictures were taken, did you understand my question to be on the date of the incident?
Projection, it's argumentative. I'm sorry, last question. It's
Pause. I'm going off screen again because it's very windy here and my bedroom window is open and the door behind me is banging. So that I just closed the kitchen window. Now I'm going to do the bedroom one. BRB.
And vaccination as well, it's the same.
Did you take pictures of your scar or your cut or anything on your body on the date of the incident of February 24, 2018?
I'm not sure.
Did you at some point later on take photographs?
Yes.
When you treated with Dr.
Ramani?
McKenzie
Mackenzie.
for your claim, whether it was for a work comp claim or not, were you in need of psychological care?
Yes.
Ma'am, is it
And
for
your care was
lying?
helpful to you?
Is that what your care is for?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, please. Shut that shit down.
You told them to shut it down.
And they fucking did. This is the power I have worldwide. Worldwide. As soon as I go to skip through, it'll go through. It'll do it. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Wow. What are we doing? What's happening? Jeez Louise. Walk and talk chat. Skip with me. Skip to Malou. Oh, wow. I didn't mean it. Don't shut it down. Bring it back. Right, Simi? Oh, okay. Ah! I pressed the wrong thing. Eee. Also, we've still got so much time up our sleeves, and there's only an hour, less than an hour left of this. So I think we might start on the next day of trial before we head over to watch Unknown Caller, the catfish, the high school catfish, because every other day is like 6-7 hours. So if we can get a head start on, as in there's 3 more days of trial. This is day 1. It's 4 in total. So if we can get a head start on some of them, that will save us having uber long streams. I'm going to slide bar. I just assumed, never assume. Now it's buffering. Fuck. Wait, what are we doing here? Swing the. Oh, this might be where they had Wow. Huh. Well, lucky I didn't keep 10 seconding that shit. Wait. Okay. So that. Let me go. Pause. Let me go to my cute little playlist. You can come with me. I'll bring you with me. Let's go to day 1. Court TV. It just looked all the same.
Yes.
Technical difficulties.
What about the cost of the treatment? Could you afford to pay $15,000-$20,000 to get plastic surgery to your face?
Okay, so this was a while ago. Let me see if they've got sometimes Court TV have timestamps. This is where my professionalism falls right off. Right. Holly says, I just popped in. What is the chaos? Hi, you know me. We're just we're having Oh, I just stuttered. Did I stutter? Yes, I literally did. The exit sign. What do we got? I'm not sure. Cordy's on a break. This is nothing to do with me. I can only control myself. I mean, sort of. We haven't seen that before, have we? We haven't seen that there, that angle. Let's go back to here and hope thoughts and prayers. I'm a fucking professional. You know it. Shorties, you know it. This is how we do it. Do you like it? It's fun, isn't it? Jeez Louise, technical difficulties. Yeah, no shit. Wait, can you see that? Pause, lady. And this is going to move myself out of the way to prove that it's not me. Court TV understands. I'm just saying. Okay. Could be worse. Could be the ASAP Rocky trial. It's not muted. I mean, like it's not muted down the bottom. Lady, technical difficulties. You suck balls. Small dick, long balls. Holly, she looks like a referee. Have a look at the poll, Holly. You can vote. We've also discovered that perhaps there's a subliminal message in the decorations, the markings on her shirt, because when Ms. What the Fuck flips it upside down, and Tony drew our attention to it, it says cunt. So that's cute. Could be that we're skipping forward to the next day of testimony sooner than we thought. Oh, we've seen that. What's going on here? Oh, maybe we haven't. Could be difficult. Wait, it is difficult. Could be. Oh, see here now it's black again. Sorry. I don't see the poll. Is there a poll? Yeah, there's a poll. It says, is she wearing a referee top, jail stripes, or zebra shit? It's there. Now, this is cute. I love this for everybody. Mostly for me. And you. Oh, no shit. Technical difficulties. No shit, Court TV. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm just going to do this because that's way better. You can see baby Cardi B. Here, let me see.
That as I listened to the opening statements, I felt that the plaintiff's opening statement was a little bit disjointed. Okay, well, there's some talking head shit. What do we got? Some Court TV shit. Okay, that was great. I love that. Okay. Coming up, defendant Cardi B set to testify. Apparently. So I'm just going to go to day 2.
Yes.
Oh.
What about
What just happened? All of the things. Hang in there, chat. The professionalism is literally about to be blowing his socks off. This is day 2. Here we are. Look, and timestamps. Sup. Oh,
we had you here early so we can discuss the brief filed yesterday regarding the witnesses that were
You're welcome.
identified.
I know
on
you
the
love me.
Prior witness lists as the receptionist and employees at the medical center. Apparently, they have subsequently been identified. I think one of them was identified on a previous witness list, and one was most recently identified as soon as, Friday?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Good. Jamie, get rid of
I
that
had a chance
shit.
to look at the.
Did you see my opposition, Aaron?
I have not. Did you file one?
Yes, I did.
Did you file one?
I gave it to the
Big.
clerk this
You
morning.
can't see that yet.
It was filed early this morning. You asked me to prove it, and I spent the time to do that. And I wish to be heard.
Okay, go ahead.
There's her blonde hair for the day.
Your Honor,
Wow.
discovery was served on the defendant in 2022. Exhibit 1 are the form interrogatories which were served on for prior counsel September 30th of 2022. Prior
That's what we
counsel
get to
asked
see.
me for extensions several times so they could get the information that I wanted. And they finally responded on January 17th of 2023. If the court goes to Exhibit 2 on page 21 of the responses, it says there's responding party incorporates by reference preliminary statement in general rejecting the set forth above, subject to and without waiving the foregoing objections. Responding party responds as follows. Responding party may be contacted through defendant's counsel. Emani Ellis may be contacted through plaintiff's counsel. Unknown staff employees at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, including at least 2 such persons who intervened during the incident, discoveries continue. This incident did not happen at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Cedars-Sinai Medical Center is 2 miles away from this office building. This was, in my opinion, either grossly negligent on the part of counsel for the defendant, or, as I've argued in my brief, an intentional way of hiding who these witnesses are. I can't see how the defendant would go to a doctor and not know the doctor's name, or at least do whatever it takes to get the doctor's name. It's really not that hard. When she went to this doctor, she could have found out his name and disclosed it in discovery.
Okay, so your point's taken on the defendant likely knowing the name of her own doctor. What about the receptionist?
All right, so the receptionist, also the issue with the receptionist would be that either her attorney or herself can call and say that, doctor, who's the receptionist that was there that day? Again, she's the patient, they would have to tell her. And I would like to also add, Your Honor, I did Exhibit 3, question number 15. Again, same thing. They refused to produce the witness information, and I was not able to take the deposition of these people. I don't know what they're going to say. It's highly prejudicial. It goes against the Discovery Act, and it should not be allowed. And they're arguing that I shouldn't be able to bring my witnesses. They're making the same argument that I'm making. So it would only seem fair that if the court's going to exclude mine, the court should exclude theirs.
Okay. So there's a hearsay statement in the defendant's brief, and I'm acknowledging that it's hearsay, but they contend that the witnesses both testify or both said that they had been contacted by you, and you're just saying that that's not true.
So yeah, that's not true. I never contacted them. Not in 28. I never went to the building, even though it's across the street from my house.
I'm just
I
doing
did not
another
go there till a few days ago.
thing
to
for
take
the thing.
22 pictures.
Channel shit.
I took it on Friday night, maybe
Trust
around
me.
6 or
Right.
7 p.m. Went back one more time to take a couple more pictures. But I
If
never.
the client testified, she took the pictures.
No, I took the pictures with her together. We were together.
What?
Okay.
I did not go back. I did not know about the doctor. I did take a picture of the doctor's sign after they, a month ago or a couple weeks ago, told me there's this doctor. But this is not the way to do the work. This is not the way to do business here. You have to disclose who the doctor is. It's her treating doctor. It's as if plaintiff would not disclose her treating doctor. It's the equivalent of that.
And then isn't it fair to say that the receptionist was identified in prior witness lists?
Never identified. It just says random person. There's not even a name there. So I would say this, Your Honor, I don't know what the doctor is going to testify to. He may just say, I was in my office and I heard a disturbance outside. Okay, well, fine. So I don't get to depose him out of the appeal. So this random person that they're bringing up that was never even named, we don't have an actual substance name. The only time I learned about this person's name was yesterday when in their defendant's memorandum, they brought up this
Giving
person.
Ann Taylor vibes.
Not even on the witness list. I don't even know who she is. So in the middle of the trial, when I'm not able to depose this person and do nothing with her,
Okay,
they're just going to
Hanson.
randomly throw out this person. Well, let's bring this person into trial. It's not fair, Your Honor.
All right, hear from the defense.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. First of all, regarding Cedars-Sinai, Dr. Finke was associated and affiliated with Cedars-Sinai. The building is Medical Center of Beverly Hills, and that's the reason for the reference to Cedars-Sinai. Second, I'm going to start with the prejudice argument, which is that they didn't know who these people were. Actually, plaintiff testified yesterday that within a few weeks of this February 2018 incident, she called Ms. Malcolm She worked in the building. She knew Ms. Malcolm. She knew Dr. Finke, who came out, and they didn't identify them. They knew them and they didn't identify them. So to say that, well, he's been prejudiced because he didn't take her depositions, she's known since 2018 who the doctor was and who Tiara was.
You said there was testimony yesterday or in her deposition?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, I specifically asked her, did you contact Tiara Malcolm? And she said yes.
I disagree with that.
Yeah. Sorry. So, but to me, the prejudice argument makes no sense. They know she worked in the building. She knew Tiara. They did not disclose those names in discovery. Now, on the other hand, they say that this doctor was Cardi's treating physician. That's absolutely wrong. Her treating physicians are in the East Coast. She was here on work, and she was pregnant. She asked to speak to someone. Someone made arrangements for her to go in. She met with Dr. Finke that day, 15 minutes, and left. 3 years later, they asked who this person was. No one knew. We asked who it was. Previous counsel asked. The only way, because they didn't disclose these names, the only way we found out was through Mrs. Moore's diligent work, which resulted, for example, in 2024, we identified Dr. Finke because she had actually literally, tried to contact every doctor in that office, finally pulled a photograph of the doctors from the website, showed them to Cardi, and she said, yeah, it's that one. And then we promptly identified her. Tiara, we had no clue. Cardi had gone to that office that day. She didn't go around and memorize the names of the receptionist or anyone else. The only one who knew Tiara's name until July 28th of this year is Plaintiff, who contacted her and worked in the same building. So, I mean, this idea that we should have, or prior counsel should have identified them, the problem is based on the assumption that Dr. Finke is Cardi's, and that's exactly what they say. Dr. Finke was her treating physician. That's absolutely false. She was traveling. She went in to see him. She saw him one day, and that was the end of it. And then 3 years later, someone asked, well, what was his name? And she said, I don't know his name. Now,
I'm sorry, so it's is it Finke?
Finke, or Finke.
That person was on the prior witness list?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
That was served in 2024. By then, Ms. Moore had tracked him down.
So, Mr. John Fazza, can you respond to that? According to the
I'll respond.
the Moore declaration, that they identified Dr. Finke in early May.
I will look at that, Your Honor, right now, but to paint the picture that plaintiff knew Tiara Malcolm's name is false. To paint a picture
WAP.
that you go to a doctor's office and you're not their patient is also false. It would be an impossibility for that to occur. And I'm sure Dr. Finke will testify that Cardi B is his patient, Your Honor.
Dr. Finke, I can make an offer of proof, will testify that he met her that day, saw her that day. They had minimal contact, 15 minutes, and have never heard from her again until we contacted him and added him to the witness list. I also would know Dr.
Holy
Finke will
Street.
testify that
Thank you for the
counsel
coffee.
went into his office multiple times, including by not only going through the reception area, but going to the back door, asking everyone there,
Right.
do you know anything about this incident? Do you know anything about
That doesn't do Heyyyy justice. Wait.
Well.
And this one.
I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away. Shit.
And this one. Thanks, Holly. You're in the draw.
this incident? Repeatedly tried to contact Dr. Finke over the last 4 or 5 years. That's what Dr. Finke will testify if he's called upon to do so.
Okay, so let me do this. We got the jury's getting checked in. Do you have a rough from yesterday regarding that testimony?
I think we have a actually final, I believe. And so I'm not sure we have it with us, but we will submit it.
Okay, I want to see the testimony. And
yeah, we do.
So we'll resume the argument on this issue because we won't plan on calling them today, correct?
Depends on it. Yeah, that's fine.
Because we're here now, I want to add a sentence
Okay.
because it's about me.
Oh.
I'm declaring under penalty of perjury, I did not go into his doctor's office.
Okay.
That is an absolute lie and false.
Okay.
And I don't think that's right.
Could I say one last thing?
Sure.
Okay. This whole case is about, even by her own testimony, an altercation, an argument when two people came out of the doctor's office. When that was all the prior counsel knew and that the party knew, that's what she stated in the interrogatory response in January of 2022. That two people, that witnesses included two people who came out and separated them. The only person who knew that was Plaintiff, and she failed to disclose.
Okay, all right. I think we're still checking in our witnesses.
Striped.
Jurors.
Striped.
Checking in now.
Boo. Holly Striped and Heather. Fuck.
Something about the doctor that made call at 9:30.
1 year later.
So he does have a
Right.
CV, and I know that the other side may say that I
I
can't
got you.
introduce the CV because they won't even let me do anything. So I want to know if they're going to object to producing the CV to the doctor to review and to have it admitted as evidence.
And it's a hearsay document, right?
It's exhibit number 9. It's the doctor's CV and rate sheet, and it is. I'm going to ask him about it. I'll lay a foundation, but I believe that it should be seen by the jury because it has all of his credentials, and the court limited my time to 1 hour. If that's the case, then I have to go through 22 pages of CV. That takes 2 hours. Your Honor. I can't do it in 1 hour unless he's going to stipulate.
I don't understand this. We wouldn't plan on objecting to a CD other than, I guess Tuesday, but if he wants to offer it, he can offer it. I mean,
No, so I mean, I'll just say, my practice is if the parties stipulate to admitting CVs, I'll admit them. If the parties don't, then usually it's hearsay, and I'm not going to admit it.
Oh,
I will
she's
tell
so
you
pretty.
that to me, it doesn't really
I
matter.
feel you, girl. Wigs and
Most of
hairpieces
the time when
are
I've seen
cute.
it admitted, it's been in med mal cases. In other cases, the doctor can explain what his training education experience is. So it's up to you.
Your Honor, I will make this offer that both sides can have their doctor's CVs admitted into evidence. It'd be Rosenberg for them and Moelleken for me. I'm willing to do that, so we don't have to waste the jury's time on this.
I expect that we anticipate doing what Your Honor described, saying that the witness can testify to what he did. If that makes counsel happy, then a reciprocal stipulation that CVs can be submitted.
Okay, it's fine.
Thank you.
How else would you say
Are we ready?
Simmy?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you ready?
What, did they
All right,
say
we're bringing-
Simmy? Come on now. It's clearly Simmy. Did they say Simmy? That's outrageous. At least they didn't say Chameleon. Okay. KKK. Outside the jury's presence. Oh, we're already there. Are we? Ah, DK. I'm trying. This guy. He's gone with the beige theme of the courtroom. Ugh.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I need some shorty lights in the
Morning.
background.
Thank you all for coming back. Good morning, Dr. Moelleken.
Good morning.
Did he already say his name?
Were you the treating doctor?
Probably. Nope. Wait. Brent Moore. Wait, what? That was it.
Shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Certainly. Brent, B-R-E-N-T, Moelleken, M-O-E-L-L-E-K-E-N, M-D,
Wait, what?
F-A-C-S.
Oh, then that's his medical doctor. Okay. So Brent Moore. No. Brent Moelleken. I don't know. That. There, gotcha.
Great, thank you. You may take a seat, please watch yourself.
Were you the treating doctor for Emani Ellis, who's sitting to my right here today?
Yes.
And what did you treat her for?
She had a scar on
She had
her
a
left cheek.
Okay, and what is your current occupation?
I'm a plastic and reconstructive surgeon.
Are you board certified?
Yes.
For how many years have you been a plastic and reconstructive surgeon?
Since 1995.
Me?
It's about 30 years.
Shorty.
Yes.
Okay, and early on in your, I'll strike that. Where did you go to undergraduate school?
To Purdue University for 2 years.
And where did you go to medical school?
At Yale Medical School.
And you did some work at Harvard as well?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I finished undergraduate in 2 years, and then I took a position at Harvard University. It was a graduate position in literature, German and English literature. So that was for
This
1
guy's a
year.
wanker.
And then I went off to medical school at Yale.
And you're also a clinical associate professor at UCLA?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Yes. So I've been, since 1995, I've been affiliated with UCLA. That means I'm a clinical professor there. So you teach the residents who are learning plastic surgery.
I hate guys like
and you
this.
teach the medical students at UCLA.
Mm,
And
just like my father.
we asked you to be here as an expert witness, correct?
Yes.
And a treating doctor?
Yes.
And in cases where you serve as a treating doctor, in cases that are litigated, you then can serve also as an expert witness?
Yes.
And what does an expert witness do exactly?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not 100% sure at the different designations. There's a treating doctor, an expert, a retained expert, a non-retained expert. So that's way above my pay grade.
Understood. Okay, in this case, were you forced to cancel patients so that you could appear here in court today?
Yes.
And you left your home at 7:30 a.m. to get here at 8:30?
A little earlier.
And you anticipate to be here at least till 11 a.m. or 12 noon?
Yes.
And did you cancel all of your patients for today?
Yes.
And in order to be here, how much money have you lost in income?
Irrelevant, thanks.
So I would estimate 20 to 30,000 in the procedures we would have performed, the patients we would have seen and scheduled.
And the reason you did that is because you want to help your patient, correct?
Yes.
And in order to be able to offset some of the loss, you're charging $2,000 an hour to be here as an expert witness?
That's correct.
And when you serve as an expert witness, you tend to serve as an expert more for the plaintiff, more for the defense, or is there some percentage that you could tell us?
It's roughly 50-50. So I'm retained by defense firms and by plaintiff firms equally.
Is it your understanding that in this case, the defense chose not to designate an expert? Is that your understanding?
Objection calls for hearsay, last foundation.
Do you know if any?
Pause. Sorry, I was getting food because my stomach is grumbling so loud that it would be louder than Buster's snoring. $20,000 to $30,000 a day, right? I had it in my ear. Holy fuck, right? Did it say Dr. Kinky? Candy. The things I miss. I'm going back.
Other plastic.
Pause. Where does it say Dr. Kinky? That's all we care about right now. There.
Income.
Objection. Irrelevant, thanks.
So I would estimate 20 to 30,000 in the procedures we would have performed, the patients we would have seen and scheduled.
And the reason you did that is because you want to help your patient, correct?
Yes.
And in order to be able to offset some of the loss, you're charging $2,000 an hour to be here as an expert witness?
That's correct.
Micah, are you being facetious? Sure, I'll explain. I've said it about 40 times already. A wet ass pussy.
And when you serve as an expert witness, you tend to serve as an expert more for the plaintiff, more for the defense, or is there some percentage you could tell us?
It's roughly 50-50. So I'm retained by defense firms and by plaintiff firms equally.
Is it your understanding that in this case, the defense chose not to designate an expert? Is that your understanding?
Objection calls for hearsay, last foundation.
Do you know of any other plastic surgeon that's rendered any opinion in this case besides
Objection, last
yourself?
foundation.
Have you seen any medical reports or any type of documentation from a different plastic surgeon
No,
related to this case?
no.
When you serve as an expert witness, isn't it true that usually there's an opposing expert on the other side who would then argue with your opinion?
Objection, lack foundation, irrelevant. 372.
Much move on now.
Did you review 85
So Cardi B's lawyer is doing good stuff here, right? Objecting to a lot of shady shit.
pages of medical records of Emani Ellis prior to testifying today?
Yes.
And if you were to look at your exhibit book that's in front of you, the one on your right, if you can go to exhibit 1-004.
Yes.
At the bottom corner, it would say exhibit 1-001, and then 2, 3, and 4.
I think the exhibits are over here.
Can I approach, Your Honor? Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. So it's actually. Ah, okay. Sorry about that.
So we had to borrow the mini Wendy binder, not the Wendy binder.
Do you see a
Wrong binder,
list
sir.
of Emani Ellis's medical records and bills?
Yes.
And you reviewed all the records and bills?
Briefly, yes.
And for your treatment in your office, did you charge Ms. Emani Ellis $6,500?
Yes.
And surgery center, $11,000?
Yes.
Why do you charge these amounts for the treatment that you gave for Emani Ellis?
Well, her procedures were performed in an operating room. So we have the operating room staff and sterility, and it's done in a JCO, meaning Joint Commission approved surgery center.
Could you have done this outside of the surgery center?
Pause, Holly, I've got a giant cherry tomato in my mouth. Thoughts and prayers for the gerbil? Definitely come to kick. Hectic documentary. Wow. I'm like a gerbil with a cherry tomato in my mouth. Back to court. Yikes. Simmy for a scratch? Lordy Dordy.
You could have done it, but it wouldn't have been a sterile.
And you wouldn't follow that type of practice?
I don't do that. So,
All right. And in your review of the medical records, did you also see that Emani Ellis treated with 2 psychologists?
yes.
You reviewed all those records and bills?
Briefly, yes.
This shit is bananas. Bananas.
If we can just go to Exhibit 9, which is your CV. I just wanted to go over your CV a little bit.
Sorry.
Your
But I wasn't
CV
muted.
is 22 pages long, including your rate sheet. Is that correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I would ask that Exhibit 9 be admitted into evidence.
No objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Go ahead. All right, so a minute.
This is the first page of your CV, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and this explains all of your, you have 2 different offices?
I do.
Why do you have 2 offices?
Just one in Beverly Hills and one in Santa Barbara.
Of course you do.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you look through your CV,
I've just gone.
for example, on page 3, professional organizations, are there any that would be important for this case that you feel jury should know about?
Well, I became board certified in general surgery and trauma surgery before doing my training in plastic surgery. So I then became board certified in plastic and reconstructive surgery. And I've done 2 additional fellowships, one in aesthetic surgery and one in microsurgery. So that's 10 years of residency after 4 years of medical school.
And on page 4, you have hospital affiliations. Can you tell us your affiliations with these 2 hospitals?
Yes, so I'm currently an attending at UCLA Medical Center. And previously, I was an attending at Cedars-Sinai Hospital, but I gave up those privileges, and now I'm exclusively at UCLA.
Then on page 5, you have some other information, such as being a super doctor. What is a super doctor?
Well, super doctor is
No gerbils.
5% of the doctors
Zero.
in a community
None.
are chosen by their peers. So I've been a super doctor for 15 years, and on various committees, like the Blue Ribbon Committee. So I'm proud of those awards.
I don't know what to tell you.
Do you do any
guinea
charity work?
pigs
I do.
and mice.
Can you tell us a little bit about your charity work?
Ferret. No gerbils.
252.
Wait, are you being
Is there anything else?
Akasha, are you being ironic and
I think we're all just very confused as to why you wouldn't have gerbils.
I don't know, man. We just don't. I know what they look like, kind of, but I'm still stuck on Akasha's zinger. Is that? Are you being hilarious? Because that's fucking hilarious.
She's genuinely curious, just like I am.
Do you know why I think it's hilarious? Don't you?
I don't know, because everything's invasive there. Because like you're on an island.
No, because people are renowned for rocking up to emergency because they've stuck a gerbil up their ass. That's why I was like, wait, are you being
That's
hilarious?
invasive.
That is very invasive. We don't have squirrels either. No squirrels.
Okay, that's just rude.
It is rude. It was two-pronged, Akasha. Curious and funny. Ouch. I'm probably gonna have to Google it. I'd say probably they're I don't care.
Maybe they're exotic there, and they're just like owned by the super rich and famous people down there. Nobody. I
the only reason I know what gerbils look like, I've read about them, same as chameleons, but because I was like, okay, what does a gerbil look like then? Who's sticking? Okay, fair. I mean, not fair, but no gerbils. But we have guinea pigs, which are from South America, I think, and we have you can have a pet ferret, a pet rat, a pet mouse. No gerbils. Let me do some research. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
About your education that you would like to add.
It's not fair to the gerbil. You're right, because they die up there.
In clinical practice, so I'm a practicing plastic and reconstructive surgeon, but I teach at UCLA. So I'm a clinical professor at UCLA. So that means just a teaching position.
Okay, good. You teach other medical residents?
Yes, medical residents, medical students, and usually plastic surgery residents. So they've completed their training in their last few years of training. So those are the doctors that I spend most time with.
Okay, I have an answer for you, and it is interesting. Gerbils are not, excuse me, allowed as pets in Australia because they are considered a high biosecurity risk, same as rabbits. Rabbits are a huge problem in Australia, not native to Australia, but brought over with the European settlers, and they are invasive, Akasha. You hit the nail on the head. If they were to escape into the wild, their ability to reproduce rapidly and their natural adaptation to arid environments would allow them to establish feral populations. This could then harm Australia's unique native ecosystems and agriculture by competing with native rodents, because we have some cute little fellas like quokkas in South Australia. Oh my God, they're so cute. So we don't have hamsters either, hamsters and gerbils. Competing with native rodents for food and potentially introducing diseases and parasites.
You don't have hamsters either?
No hamsters. Nope. It is illegal It is illegal. Wait, share this tab instead. We're getting to the bottom of this.
But
Make sure that I can see.
they're
Let me
just so tiny.
do. I'm going to put us over here like this. There we go. Now, yeah, but they fuck like rabbits. It is illegal. It's illegal to have pet hamsters and gerbils in Australia. These are the risks they pose. Well, number one, killers with cuteness. Good lord. Hamsters and gerbils could threaten not just native Australian animals, but also plants and broader ecosystems. Kids on TV and in movies, correct, always seem to be keeping hamsters and gerbils as pets. They're small, look cute, and don't need to be taken for a walk. So why don't we all have hamsters and gerbils as pets in Australia? Blah, 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 same. That's, what's that? Is that a hamster or a gerbil? That's a hamster. What is that? Is that a hamster? Long-haired hamster.
You scrolling too fast?
What that there?
Let me pull it, make it bigger. That, oh my gosh, it does have long hair, doesn't it?
Because I used to have two guinea pigs, one called Woggle, one called Zoom, obviously.
Aww.
Woggle had curly, they're stupid, they don't do anything, and except poo. And make noise. Woggle had long hair and used to woggle along, and Zoom was a sleek one. So they were kind of cute. But yeah, this is like an atrocity. This is like a war crime. We need to have gerbils and hamsters. Someone send me one. What's the worst that can happen? Send me a pregnant one. We'll see what I can do.
Oh my God, we're not doing that, y'all.
No,
we are not doing that.
So hamsters can reach reproductive maturity quite early. At about 1 month old, they can produce up to 5 litters a year, and each litter can have more than 10 pups. Gerbils reach reproductive maturity at just a few months old and can have 8 pups in a litter. And as one veterinary manual put it, begin mating again almost immediately after the female gives birth, same as cats. So, oh, my mouse just died. Oh, not the gerbil, the mouse, the computer mouse.
Oh my God.
What's this? I say this is a native rodent. We don't need your shit. We got cute big-eared shit around here anyway. We've got it. See, that's some cute Australian wildlife that isn't terrifying. Look at that. It's got a little tassel on the end of its tail. Good. What else we got? There you go. Mind blown. 1 week it's Australian money. The next week we're talking gerbils and hamsters.
God.
Okay. So we're going back to hopefully it doesn't fuck my sound. Here we are. Let's see. He's like, why are you talking about gerbils and hamsters? Show some fucking respect. I'm a plastic surgeon. Okay, sir. Thanks. Bye. Carry on with your lunacy.
Now I want to go to this case and ask you some more information about this case. Do you remember seeing this patient, Emani Ellis, in your practice?
Yes.
Okay. And when she came to your office for medical treatment, did she provide a history to you?
Yes.
Did you use the history in your treatment and diagnosis of the patient?
Yes.
And what was the history that she gave you?
Well, she mentioned that she had been the left side of her face had been injured by fingernail scratch.
Bullshit. It was acne scarring.
So that was the basic salient history. And then I looked at her wound. And so in order to determine what I need to do to help her out, I had to diagnose her problem. So
yes,
I wanted to see if there was hypersensitivity in the wound. Hypersensitivity means,
no, I love it.
For example,
that was actually Holly Strite's
underneath
fault.
your skin.
I have to say her name. That was Holly Strite's fault. R.I.P. Gerbil. We love a side quest here. We learn stuff. You guys are learning stuff about Australia. And I love that because I'll rewind the testimony. You guys are learning stuff about Australia because I know lots of things about America. Like relatively compared to what you all know about Australia. So I'm trying to help you guys have a broader general knowledge base about Aussies and Australia. Do you love it? Yes, we love that. I'll go back.
May not show much. by fingernail scratches.
Okay.
So that was the basic salient history. And then I looked at her wound. And so in order to determine what I need to do to help her out, I had to diagnose her problem. So
Acne.
I wanted to see if there was
Get it proactive.
hypersensitivity
Should be fine.
in the wound. Hypersensitivity means, for example, if you have a splinter underneath your skin, it may not show much, but you can feel the splinter under your skin because it's hypersensitive. So I noticed that she had a focus of hypersensitivity on her face. Now, when I examine for that, I touch many areas
Bet you did. You
and see if the patient's pain symptoms are always
Allegedly.
the same. In other words, if they always come from the same area. So that's how I made my diagnosis of her scar, the visible aspects of it and the hypersensitivity aspects of it.
Right, if you can go to exhibit 4, the gray, the one that you have in your hand.
Okay.
The white one.
All right. To what number? I'm sorry?
4.
Oh, 4.
In your medical evaluation of the patient, you saw her for the first time on November 4th, 2022?
Yes.
Were you advised by Emani Ellis or anyone else that Miss Ellis was seen by a different plastic surgeon before you?
Objection calls for hearsay. Black's Foundation.
If you go to exhibit 4-009, at the bottom, can you read for us what it says in handwriting?
Yes.
Okay.
Oof.
Are you
This money
aware
isn't getting very
that
far.
Miss Emani Ellis saw a Dr. Scher before you?
Objection. Hearsay.
Oof. Oof.
Is it important to you when treating a patient if they've seen any prior doctors?
Objection. Irrelevant. Black's Foundation.
No, it's very important if they've done treatment. If they've done treatment, then I need to know what treatment they did.
Okay, so in order to do your work with this patient, Emani Ellis, you would need to know if any other doctor, such as a plastic surgeon, did any other work on Emani Ellis, correct?
Yes.
And when you asked Miss Emani Ellis if she got treatment, did she tell you she saw a different doctor, Dr. John Scher?
Objection. Hearsay.
Do you know the Dr. Scher? Do you know him?
No.
Are you aware that Dr. Scher has passed away?
Objection. Black's Foundation. Calls for speculation.
Overruled.
That's what I've been told. I didn't verify it.
Hearsay.
Smug bastards, isn't he? Smug bastard.
For a patient such as Emani Ellis, the kind of injury that she sustained.
0.
Is it true that if Emani Ellis had came to you within a couple of months after the incident, that you would advise Emani Ellis to wait 1 to 2 years to determine if this cut would become a scar?
Black's Foundation.
Is that the proper course?
Okay.
For a patient like Emani Ellis who sustained a cut, how long should she wait before
Cut
getting
or a scratch?
plastic
So,
surgery?
counsel, why don't you establish that there are different treatments, what type of cut it was, how deep the cut was, whether it was likely to scar, what he knows about
The judge is
scar,
helping
establish
him.
the foundation before you ask him opinions.
Okay.
Wow. This
Can you
guy.
describe for us the scar that Emani Ellis had when you examined her on November 4th of 2022 for the first time?
Yes. She had vertically oriented, in other words, up and down scars.
I think probably
There were
yes,
two of them,
right?
But one was more prominent, and it was hyperpigmented, and it was hypersensitive.
Acne scarring.
And isn't it true that it would take at least 1 year before the scar formed?
Objection. Black's Foundation. Calls for speculation.
Overruled.
No, scars can form quickly. Sometimes it takes a long time for them to form.
Do you believe it was correct for Emani Ellis to wait before obtaining the medical treatment that she received in your office?
Objection. Black's Foundation. Calls for speculation.
And the type of medical treatment that you performed, isn't it true that during the pandemic, which started in April of 2022 for at least several months and years, there was limited availability for patients to receive plastic surgery?
That's very true.
And your office was shut down for several months at least?
Well, I perform a lot of reconstructive surgery and emergency surgery, so
Thank
my
God for you,
office was
doctor.
never shut down.
But if a patient needed to receive the type of treatment like Emani Ellis received, and they contacted you in May of 2020, during the pandemic, you would not be able to work on them, or you probably would tell them to wait, correct?
Objection. Compound, cultural speculation, lacks foundation.
These are the worst questions ever.
Isn't it true that
Pause.
a scar,
Boom, grass is green enough. Yes, I wonder whether the plaintiff has some scarring because she has blocked sebaceous glands because of that PCD. Perhaps she gets, I know this because I speak from experience. I don't think I've got PCD. Sounds really extra gross, but I have a propensity towards giant blind pimples. It's fantastic. Not so much as I get older. Anyway, all that to say, I wonder if that scarring is from that kind of thing. I swear to God, it looks like acne scarring to me. Hymens, Jesus Christ.
such as Emani Ellis's, when she came to you in 2022, the scar
I
would
snorted.
basically never have gone away unless you performed some type of medical treatment, correct?
Objection. Leading, cultural speculation, lacks foundation.
Yeah.
Can you tell us in your, on 4-001 in the HPI, can you read the four lines there, please, from your report?
In the which line, I'm sorry?
It's hearsay. I want you to know.
In when you treated Miss Emani Ellis, did she tell you that she was assaulted and battered by Cardi B?
Objection.
Good coffee.
Hearsay.
Yes.
Did she explain to you that Cardi B placed her long fingernails with sharp objects in her face?
That's what you told me, yes.
Did she state to you that her face was red and hot after the incident?
Yes.
What?
And can you tell us, when you personally examined Emani Ellis, did you see 3 lines on her face on the left side of her cheek?
Objection. Leading.
Yes.
I would have sustained
What
that.
is the significance of the 3 lines?
Well, it's typical for a fingernail injury when you have parallel lines going from the top.
Maybe it was
to
a
the
Lexus.
bottom. So that's vertically oriented, so up and down rather than horizontally. So typically that's how fingernail injuries manifest.
Is it your expert opinion that Emani Ellis sustained an injury to her left cheek from fingernails?
Objection. Leading.
I'm sorry?
It's a stand.
Oh.
Judge, looking at the photos. Are there photos? I guess we're going to see the photos. Show us the photos, God damn it.
All right, can you tell us, please, how many times you saw Emani Ellis for medical treatment?
I believe 3 total.
Can you just please go through the treatment that you gave her from the beginning to the end?
Yes. So there was an initial examination, and then I performed 2 procedures on her. So those were done in the operating room, and I did what's called medical microneedling, which is a procedure where you place local anesthesia underneath the skin to numb the skin, and then you do deep microneedling at a depth of approximately 2 millimeters.
Yeah, for acne scarring.
It does cause the patient to bleed, but the bleeding is very small because the needles are very small. So then we apply various creams to prevent infection. And then we see the patient back in approximately 4 to 6 weeks. So after that period of time, she returned. We had noticed some improvement in the hypersensitivity and some improvement in the hyperpigmentation. So I basically performed an identical procedure, also under local anesthesia. And after that, I believe I did not see her again. We may have Zoomed, but I can't recall exactly.
Do you believe that your patient benefited from the medical treatment she received from you?
Yes.
And you're familiar with the billing procedures and charges from your office and other medical providers?
Sorry, Buster keeps walking to the back door and standing there like, let me out. So I'm like, man, you just went out. And he goes, come on now, let me out. So I open the door and then he goes, and walks away. And so we just keep doing it, don't we, Bussy? He's like, what? I just want your attention, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Yeah, man, but it's cold with the back door open. It's windy. He says, yes, that's why I don't want to go outside. Buster.
Such as plastic surgeons and surgery centers and the like?
Yes.
Is it part of your practice to review the medical bills for your office and other types of medical providers?
Well, it's a part of my,
Discussion, compound, and hearsay.
Okay.
That's the one part.
so it's my function as a medical director of a surgery center, which I've been for
No, you're
25
in
years,
trouble.
to
I'm
know
just
the
saying.
fees that are charged
Really?
at the various institutions like UCLA or Cedar, or in similar institutions in the community.
And when you examined Emani Ellis on November 4th of 2022, you performed an examination, you wrote a 4-page report, you reviewed medical records and medical bills, you spoke with the patient
He didn't
for
go outside.
how long approximately?
Trisha!
We maybe spent 45 minutes total with her, but that includes the assistant going in, asking the questions, and then she transcribes it to an iPad, and then I go in the room, I do the examination, I record the results of my examination, and then correct anything on the iPad that I want to add to.
And to write the report of 4 pages, review all the medical records, review all the documents, see the patient, everything. That one day on November 4th of 22, you charged $1,500, is that correct?
That's correct.
Nina.
And if you were to make
Perhaps.
that same examination, go through all those steps today, you would actually be charging $2,500, correct?
Objection.
Like me.
You can.
That's correct.
The fee has gone up because of inflation and the cost of medical care?
Just,
Objection. You can.
Yeah, that's what it costs. So you have to.
All right.
to charge that.
And the medical procedures that you did on February 20th of 23 and March 20th of 23, the 2 procedures, each one you charge $2,500, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And the same procedures today, what would you charge?
Well, it would be approximately $6,500. If you notice in my initial report, that's the amount I quoted, but for some reason it was billed at $2,500. So that was an error, but it is what it is.
So then, in fact, the $2,500 charge should have been $6,500
Correct.
twice.
That's what it costs to perform surgery, in a surgery center.
Sir,
And
come on
how
now.
long does it take?
This sounds like
from
a
the time the patient
scam.
comes into the office, gets prepared for surgery, and is sent home for each of the 2 surgical procedures you did?
Well, approximately 2 to 3 hours.
And the surgery center has to be booked for a certain period of time,
Yes.
and you got to prepare it,
2 to
do the
3
procedure,
hours.
clean it,
What are we doing?
make sure it's good. How long does all that take? How much time do you book the surgery center for Ms. Emani Ellis on those?
Well, the 2 to 3 hours would not include the technicians, the surgical
Tony's
tech
back with a
preparing,
zinger. Could be
the
Tony.
equipment, or the cleanup. That is just the 2 or 3 hours would be the time from the time the patient arrives, fills out the paperwork,
scamming
consents are given. We again talk about the risks and benefits of the procedure. We put on topical anesthesia. We let that work. We take them to the operating room. We put on, we induce local anesthesia with injections. We do the procedure. We watch her postoperatively to make sure she doesn't have any allergic reactions or trouble with her skin.
Sir.
And then we make sure she's dressed properly, has postoperative instructions. And then she's discharged.
Sir.
And,
With a scratch.
There's obviously different types of skin that you deal with in your practice, correct?
Yes.
There's lighter skin, darker skin, rough skin, soft skin. Can you just tell us a little bit of the difference in procedures that you would do to the different types of skin?
Yes. So there's a grading scheme from 1 to 5, and 1 would be a patient with very delicate skin, for example, a redhead, who might have very delicate skin and would not tan at all. It would just burn. So that would be Fitzpatrick 1. And then Fitzpatrick 3 might be Asian patients, Hispanic patients, patients of mixed race, and then up to Fitzpatrick 5, which would be black skin. So depending on the coloration of the skin, that determines what lasers you can use, what procedures you can use in a safe manner.
Okay, and what, on that scale, what is Emani Ellis?
A 5.
5, okay. Is there a difference, for example, if you take photographs of a patient with 5 on the Fitzpatrick scale, if you take photographs of their skin versus someone with a 1?
Yes, in general, in black patients, the lesions are less visible just because of the coloration.
And when you examined Emani Ellis for the first time on November 4th of 22, did you, with your own eyes and your equipment, you saw the scars, right?
Yes.
And how many scars did you see?
Well, I saw one main one. That's the one I recorded. But I saw other things that were, differences in the skin, differences in the pores, an adjacent scrape mark. I saw those things as well. But the main thing was that there was one main scar. That was the hypersensitive one.
Is it your expert opinion that Emani Ellis sustained injuries to her left cheek from fingernails?
It's actually a lack foundation called speculation.
What is your opinion as to where Emani Ellis obtained the scar in her left cheek?
Well, the most likely.
What was the size of the scar? Did you measure it?
Yes. It was approximately 2 centimeters that I noted. That was the main scar.
Can you tell us approximately how long is 2 centimeters in inches?
Yes, so an inch is 2.5 centimeters, so it's a little less than an inch.
Two centimeters is approximately 1 inch, or a little less?
2.5.
2.5 centimeters is 1 inch.
Is about an inch, yeah.
Why was it? Why was hypersensitivity important in this case?
Well, hypersensitivity is a very unpleasant sensation, and it's often associated with scars. So my job is not just to make the scar look better, but it is to reduce the hypersensitivity. That's in some respects.
You always got to give yourself a little bit extra. Always give yourself that extra inch, Simi.
Most important thing is to reduce the hypersensitivity in the scar.
But
and when you examined the scar earlier, you testified that you were of the opinion that the scar came about from from fingernails. Is that correct? Objection leading.
We don't trust any of them colors. No.
What is your expert opinion as to where the scar
Pause. Sorry, not sorry. Nina says, I have zero sympathy for this girl and her dermatology bills. I've been dealing with skin cancers for nearly 20 years. Always wear a hat, always wear sunscreen. My face has been, says me, who spent a lifetime baking out in the sun. I predict skin cancer in my future, frankly. My face has been carved up by oncologists. She needs a dose of suck it up, right, Nina? And I mean, maybe if you knew or came across Cardi B, you could try to litigate some of that. This guy might be able to give you some micro needling, Nina. I wouldn't let him touch me. Just saying. Ugh, I'm sorry you're dealing with that though. That's shitty.
from on Emani Ellis's left cheek?
Well, based on the direction of the scars, based on the fact that there were 2 to 3 scars that were parallel, and they were vertically oriented, in other words, up to down, based on the fact that the central scar was the deepest, based on the fact that the central scar started at the highest. This is a pattern that is most closely associated with fingernails because the middle finger is longer than the index finger and the ring
This
finger.
one?
So when the fingers are
Not
drawn
mine.
down,
My fingernail broke the other day.
the middle finger causes
ugly.
the deepest scrape, and the other scars cause a lesser deep scar, and they also begin later than the middle finger, because the middle finger being longest, it grips the skin first, so it's the highest. The central scar is the highest, and the fact that they're parallel is highly suggestive.
That's a lot of words, man. Tony says, sorry, does this guy have a degree in accident reconstruction? I want to see his accreditations. Perhaps he did some dabbing of some blue paint on Emani Ellis, the plaintiff. Perhaps. Good point. Maybe she did scratch her own face. Maybe she was picking her pimples. My nails are pretty okay most of the time, but my work is very handy. And they break, even though I wear gloves. Back to this douche canoe, this douche
Fingernail
nozzle.
injury.
Is that to a degree of medical certainty?
Yes.
And what does it mean for the jury, if you could explain, what does medical certainty mean when an expert
Amen,
makes that
Nina.
type of
51%
Hi,
or
Brooklyn.
more. It's the most
Good to see
likely
you.
explanation. There are other explanations, but this is the most likely explanation.
And in order to formulate your opinion, you reviewed medical records, correct?
This is wild.
Well, I did, but that wasn't as important as the
No,
physical.
of course, I was gonna go through a laundry list of what we did, but why don't you just tell me, what did you do to formulate your expert opinion?
The number one thing I did was examine the patient. That's the number one. So I
Then
noticed where
her
the scar was.
checkbook.
I noticed what symptoms she was having. And that alone, sure, the medical records are helpful. You always review them just in case there's something that might be important if you're
Nothing
doing
in the
surgery on
medical
somebody later.
records.
But the
We've
physical
established
exam
that.
is the most important thing. That tells you what you need to do with the patient.
In how many cases over the last 30 years, and how many patients have you treated for assault and battery type of incident?
Assault and wait,
Many hundreds.
assault and battery, sir. Assault and battery. Can we have some sort of documentation as to the criminal proceedings about that said assault and battery, please? Oh, symptoms she described, right, Simi? This is crazy.
And is there an emotional component that goes along with this
Fuck
type of
off.
injury?
Objection.
Fuck off. This is ridiculous. This guy's laughing all the way to the bank.
In your medical report under social.
Pause. How long has he been testifying? He started here at 41. So he's only made about $1,000 at this point. $2,000 an hour for this dickhead.
But is he getting paid for travel too?
Oh, probably.
And he said he left it was like an hour, over an hour of travel. So, yeah.
Plus, he had to. Is that Lily's purring?
Can you hear her? I don't have my fancy mic
Yes.
hooked up, but I just have my regular mic. I didn't know you could hear her. Yeah, she's right next
No,
to me.
that's beautiful. Lily's purring. We had Bussy snoring and Lily purring. Oh my goodness. So also we had to review all those records and the symptoms. I wonder if
So ridiculous.
Yes. Right. And Brooklyn says, why do all the California trials always look like that? It's 1970s, the dull background and the poor lighting. Facts, Brooklyn. I actually said something very much the same. They need some Miss Shorty lighting, some Judge Laura houseplants behind. Let's whack a filter on this, brighten the change the balance up on things. Yikes, yikes, yikes. No, it's Screaming Lily. That's who is what the fuck when we don't have a baby, when she doesn't have a baby, someone as her avatar. Screaming Lily is that's who's purring. She likes to help Lily. She doesn't like to have the attention not on her. Oh, we love Lily.
Stress, anxiety, depression, headaches. Is there
All
any
the
reason
shorty
why you want that?
porties.
Well, that's information that the patient gave us. It's not a diagnosis I made. It's the information that the patient gave us.
And future prognosis, it says I would anticipate a 50% improvement in the scar. Was that, did the treatment you provide produce a 50% or more improvement?
I believe it did.
Was your
Because there was
patient
nothing
happy
there
with
to
the medical
stop
treatment
you.
that you received?
Objection calls
Oh.
for speculation. Vaccination.
You can answer.
Let's get the cross-examination going.
Well, she expressed satisfaction with the procedure to me. I've been very upfront with her that her likely outcome was that the scar would be better, but not gone.
There was no scar. Show us the photos.
And I just want to ask you a few more questions about the medical bills.
The bills, yes.
Your
Tell us about that.
medical evaluation charge of $1,500 on November 4th of 2022.
What?
You reviewed that bill, correct?
Yes.
You believe that the medical treatments on November 4th of 2022 in your office were reasonable and medically necessary?
Yes.
You believe that the medical treatments in your office on November 4th of 2022 were related to this incident of February 24th of 2018?
Objection calls for speculation, lacks foundation, outside the scope of its designation.
Now, aside from your $1,500 charge and your $2,500 charge times 2 for a total of $5,000, there was also a surgery center charge from Neurosurgery Center, is that correct?
Yes.
And you reviewed those bills from Neurosurgery Center?
Yes.
Okay. And you told us a little bit about your background. Are the charges of $5,500 for each time you treated Emani Ellis in the surgery center, are those reasonable
Yes.
and medically necessary?
Yes.
Is that to the degree of medical certainty?
Yes.
And are the treatments at Neurosurgery Center related to this incident of 2/24/18?
Yes.
Objection, again, outside the scope of this designation. Thank you.
Okay, and just so there's clarity on the other 3 bills, the $1,500 one and the $5,000 for 2 procedures, you testified that those were reasonable and medically necessary, correct?
Yes.
Is that to the degree of medical certainty?
Yes.
No. Wait.
Do you believe Miss Emani Ellis could benefit from any future type of plastic surgery?
Objection calls for speculation, argumentative as well.
Do you have
Get
an
her on the
opinion
proactive.
as to whether Miss Emani Ellis needs any future medical care in your office?
Objection lacks foundation.
Why don't you establish foundation?
In reviewing all the records and bills from the past that you've seen, and diagnosing the patient and seeing the patient, do you have any opinion as to whether Miss Emani Ellis needs future medical care?
Objection lacks foundation, calls for speculation.
Do you plan to provide Miss Emani Ellis any future medical treatment?
Objection, speculation, lacks foundation.
Okay.
You can answer.
Not currently, but I'd be happy to do it if she asked me.
What would you be happy to do if she asked you?
Probably more medical likely.
I'll sustain the objection and please describe it what the response was.
Can you tell us a little bit about what future medical care you would want to provide to this patient?
Objection lacks foundation.
He just wants the
If there's
chichi.
any basis for him to form an opinion that she needs any future care.
Is there any basis
for you to form an opinion that you need future medical care?
Objection, lack of foundation, cultural speculation.
Overruled.
Oh,
Yes,
Can you tell us about that, please?
she still has scarring.
And what could she get, what could she benefit from?
She could,
Objection, cultural speculation, lack of foundation.
Oh my God.
she could benefit from some more medical microneedling.
How many more treatments?
Objection, cultural speculation,
Many,
lack of foundation.
all of them.
If she received one more procedure, what would the cost be for the entire process, which would include your charges and the surgery center charges?
Objection, lack of foundation.
Well, it'd be approximately $6,500 for the professional fee and then $9,500 for the surgery center fee.
So does that mean that the surgery center cost has also gone up recently?
Yes,
So is that approximately 15,000?
approximately.
Wow.
How much better do you believe the scar would be if she received that treatment you just told us about?
Objection, lack of foundation.
Cardi B's outraged.
Speculation.
Do you have an opinion as to what benefit the treatment would give Miss Emani Ellis if she had one more microneedling procedure in your office?
Objection, lack of foundation.
I would estimate she would have an additional 15 to 20% improvement.
Is there any way to get to as
1%
close
per
as you can to
thousand.
100%?
Objection, cultural speculation, lack of foundation.
Do you have an opinion of how Miss Emani Ellis can make her scar better than just 15 to 20%?
Well, she will never,
This is wild. Jeff fucking ching.
Do you have an opinion as to what type of, well, strike that. Do you have an opinion as to the percentage of improvement that Miss Emani Ellis can have if she has more than just one procedure in your office?
Objection, lack of foundation.
I can't say. It would take another treatment to determine that. If she had no further benefit, then that would be the end of the treatment. If she had further benefit, then that would justify more treatment.
And then I want to ask you a little bit more about medical treatment on a lean basis. Can you tell us what percentage of your practice do you treat patients on a lean basis?
A very small percentage.
Is it less than 10%?
Probably, yes. I don't know the exact number, but probably, yes.
Most of your patients pay out of pocket themselves out of they pay cash or credit card, correct?
Objection,
Yes, they pay, cash, or
And they
I
do.
have charity, so they pay nothing.
When you treat a patient on a lean basis, does that mean, I'll strike that. When a patient treats on a lean basis, isn't it true that the lean is created simply for your added protection?
Objection, leading.
Does Miss Emani Ellis owe you in your medical practice $17,500?
Yes,
And no matter what the outcome is of this case, she still owes you that money.
Objection, leading.
that's correct.
And you've agreed to wait until this case is resolved before pursuing your medical bills?
Objection, leading.
Yes,
Is that common practice when you treat patients on a lean basis?
yes,
And medical, isn't it true that all types of different medical providers treat patients on a lean basis?
Objection, leading. Lack of foundation.
Have you seen other types of medical doctors treat patients on a lean basis?
yes,
And you've seen surgery centers do that?
yes,
Pain management doctors,
yes,
chiropractors,
yes.
dentists?
I've seen all types of doctors perform surgeries on a lean, yes.
This is still the
If you can go to
direct,
exhibit number 5, please.
isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is still the direct.
Are you there now?
I am, yes.
Do you see a report from a Dr. Norman for treatment on July 23 of 25?
Yes,
Did you review
He's
this
so
report? as well?
engaged.
I did.
Oh, hi, Jackie Fulford. How you going? How you doing? Josh Zellman? Whoopsies.
Is this the most recent
Inca.
medical visit that Emani Ellis received to your knowledge?
I'm sorry?
Is this treatment at Dr. Norman's office the most recent medical treatment that you're aware of?
Objection, Your Honor, this is an excluded.
document has not been.
And Black Foundation.
So you're asking him if he knows whether she saw another doctor after this visit?
In reviewing,
How do you know that?
in reviewing the medical records and bills, the 85 pages, I want to establish that this is the last medical visit that the plaintiff has received.
How does he know that?
I reviewed medical records now.
How does he know that, Judge?
Isn't it true that after July of 23 of 25, there are no further medical records that you've reviewed?
I don't know.
He wouldn't do his records. We have people for that. Subordinate staff.
Did you take photographs of the patient when she first came in on November 4th of 22?
Well, I don't take the photographs, but my staff does.
In reviewing your medical records and bills and reports, did you confirm that Ms. Emani Ellis had photographs taken in your office when she came in on November 4th of 22?
Yes.
And each time she came back, for example, on February 20th of 23 and March 20th of 23, you also took photographs, correct?
Yes.
And because she's a grade 5 as far as the coloration of her skin, the photographs don't do much justice, meaning they don't really show much.
Oh,
Objection
was
made.
missing. Okay.
Isn't it true that when you saw Emani Ellis on those 3 occasions, you could see the scar a lot better than in photographs?
Objection made.
Actually, if in a detailed photograph, you see it very well. So I remember during the deposition, the defense attorney showed me a very detailed picture, and you could see everything.
If you can go to Exhibit 6 in your exhibit book.
Okay.
There's a total of 12 photographs, right?
Yes.
These are the photographs that you took in your medical office?
Well, these are so low resolution copies of the photographs. Yes.
And it's hard to see the scar in these photographs, right?
Well, you can still see it, but
It's hard to see him
but
IRL.
you don't see detail.
Because there's not one there.
Is it common practice to take photographs of your patients when they come in before they do procedures?
Yes.
Why is that important?
Well, to document what their current status is, and also to document any improvement. And because memory is fallible, so if you have a photograph, I don't always operate on patients right away. Sometimes it's months later, and then I like to have an accurate photograph.
Right, Jessica B?
Your Honor, if I may show the doctor some of these photographs in Exhibit 6 on the
Show us too,
Elmo.
please and thank you. We'd love to see these traumatic injuries,
I can ask you, Your Honor.
traumatic facial scarring. Oh, get your screenshots ready. Yikes.
Will counsel stipulate to the photographs?
Why don't we not propose stipulations in front of the jury?
Sorry.
It's Timmy. She's had all of her cosmetic reconstructive surgery. She, you can't see it now. Now. Man.
Can you look at the blue exhibit book in front of you?
Yeah.
Defendant exhibit
Gonna need a
228.
hell of a lot more.
Okay.
Request to publish, Your Honor.
I don't know if I can, if you know.
If you look at this photograph, color.
Look at this
Is this a better
photograph.
photograph of Emani Ellis' scar?
Yes.
And this is a photograph that was
Oh,
taken
wow.
in your office on November 4th of 22 by
Oh,
your
wow.
office staff, correct?
Yes.
And you maintain your photographs in your office
Exactly, Akash.
as part of your business record?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'm requesting to show the witness exhibit 228 on the Elmo so he can confirm details about this photograph. Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. All right.
He's like, take your time. Take your time. I don't mind at all. We can spend all day here. I don't mind at all. Oh, here we go.
I'm going to use a pen, and if you can tell me where on
I'll
the
make
face
myself
you see the
one of
scar.
Counsel, there's a pointer there. If you just want him to get down and give you
Sure.
a pointer on the screen.
There's a pointer there behind you. And if you
All right. Chat. What do we see? I see some enlarged pores. I see a whole lot of terrible photography. I see bigger the hoop, bigger the hoe. No shade. I have gigantic hoops. A little bit of shade just because it's funny. Who took these photos? Lanka.
you could just show us where the scar is located.
Yeah, can't see a thing, man. What do we got?
So
Oh,
this
here's
is
that
a terrible
pointer.
picture. It's sort of like- oh, there you go.
Okay. Wait. Ew!
No, it's not. Okay, there's
No, wait.
the main
Wait, it's not focusing
scar
on.
here. And this entire area here
Huh.
shows differences in the skin, sort
That's
of
acne
general
scarring. Get
area
the
that's
fuck
very
out of
different
here. Wait,
from the rest of the skin.
that's acne scarring. I'm sorry, man. (2018) 30 years later. 40 years later.
Yeah. And there's a little linear mark here. And there's
Is there
another
though?
one over here.
Is there
So those
though?
are the three marks that I was talking about. This is the main scar down the center. And this is
I can definitely see marks. Like, hello, Jennifer McCabe's face. It's acne scar. Yeah, this girl is a joke. It's up there with Relly's knuckles.
another mark to the side. Here's another mark on this side. So those are the scars. And this is the whole area that's affected. So it has a little bit different. The pores are different size. And they're a little washed out and a little.
He just said the pores are a different size. You know how that happens? When you pick at your fucking zits. I know because I've had 50 years of atrocious skin quality on my face. Atrocious. My pores are all kinds of fucked up. And I didn't get in any fights with any Cardi B. No wet ass pussy fights, right? We'll go back. What did he just say?
So those are the scars. And this is the whole area that's affected. So it has a little bit different. The pores are a different size. And they're a little washed out and a little, they've lost some of the normal undulations of skin, which don't be eggs. But that happens often in the scar.
Yes.
Okay, and if we look at this,
I mean,
this photograph,
right?
can you tell that in the photograph, Emani Ellis was wearing some makeup?
Oh my
It appears she is.
bananas.
She has lipstick, and it appears she's wearing something.
It appears she's wearing something? What?
She's wearing makeup.
Yeah, of course. She's got so much eyeliner on it isn't funny. Also, remember, is it the Elmo? It's on the television
On
screen.
the
It'll be glaring a
Fitzpatrick
bit.
scale, she was a 1, with the scar being much more visible than it is in this photograph.
Agricultural speculation, not summation.
Akash is outraged. We're all outraged. This is insane. Cha-ching. All of them are cha-chinging. He's not going to
In
get
your
paid.
medical opinion, did this type of injury cause Miss Ellis to suffer pain or discomfort?
Objection, lax foundation, non-examination.
Did Miss Emani Ellis advise you in your examination of the patient that she suffered pain from this injury?
Objection, hearsay.
Yes.
And if you could just tell us again a little
And
bit about
outraged. The invasion of it all, Akasha. Yeah.
the hypersensitivity, is that associated with any pain?
Yes, it's a dysesthesia, meaning an abnormal sensation that's unpleasant. A dysesthesia.
The procedure that you did it take the hypersensitivity away, to your knowledge?
It reduced it. It did not take it away.
She's still got
Do you
pain
know
and
approximately
suffering.
by,
Oh no!
Objection, lax foundation.
Well, that's 3 out of 1,000 times.
When you say reduced it, is that's your expert opinion, correct?
Objection, leading, lax foundation, calls for speculation, and it's hearsay.
And then I just want to ask you a little bit more about whether the type of injury from fingernails would cause a break in the skin or cause there to be blood. Do you have an opinion about that?
Objection, lax foundation, calls for speculation.
Would you have expected Emani Ellis, in the type of injury that you see here, to have suffered any blood loss?
Objection, calls for speculation, lax foundation.
Trauma. Semi-trauma. Hardship. Emotional hardship. Pain and suffering. Fair.
And
24 million.
patients in Fitzpatrick 5, do they have more of a tendency to, do their scars become keloids?
Objection, lax foundation.
The whole thing lacks foundation, sir. Other than the foundation
Do you have
makeup on her
experience
face.
with keloids?
Yes.
What is a keloid?
The keloid is an overgrowth of scar tissue from the original scar.
Do the patients in Fitzpatrick 5 have more tendency to have their scars turn into keloids?
Yes.
And why is that?
We don't know.
We don't
Do you
know.
believe that Emani Ellis's scar was a keloid when you examined her on November 4th?
Objection, lax foundation.
No.
Are there any future appointments for Miss Emani Ellis to see you in the future?
I don't believe so.
Thank you. No further questions at this time.
All right.
All right, folks, why don't we take our morning break? Why don't we take a 15-minute
Morning
break?
break. Now, here's what I'm thinking, friends. Do this. I have got I think that's a good natural break for this week. We will pick up with cross-examination on Friday night and the rest of that day testimony, which is good. We get a good head start on it. We might just do a block of trial. We might see if we can try to get this trial done in 3 Fridays. We'll see, because I have another one up my sleeve. I just thought I would do Cardi B because I only just finished, and a little bit of lightheartedness. And then next trial we're going to cover at this point is we're heading back to Wisconsin to Milwaukee. And we're going to take up Hydrant Head's mother, Donna Kukla, and her defense of Jesse Krzyzewski, yes, in the eye drops murder trial from a couple of years ago. I think it was 2023. So that blood loss from a little scratch. I didn't even know if there was any blood loss. So that's what we're doing. So while at the moment the kick stream is set in StreamYard for 12:30, so 40 minutes from now, let's just call this one done for tonight. we'll pull that stream back for on the hour, so 9 Eastern. We'll start on YouTube, and there's a portal set up. There's a song ready to play. I think it's Lies. I can't stress enough how good the documentary we're going to watch is. If you've seen it before, no spoiler alerts, but come along and see whether we can keep our traps shut while those who haven't seen it watch along. Unknown Caller, the high school catfish. It's so good. Excuse me. No, Shun One, catch the replay. It is very windy here. It's awful weather. So with that, I love you all very much. Thank you to Ms. What the Fuck for everything. Oh, look, we can take this down now because now we've got double Cardi B. You can never have too much Cardi B. Wait. Thanks for the gifted memberships, friends. Ms. What the Fuck up there before me. Always so quick on the uptake. And I'll see you on YouTube for a bit. If we don't see you, I'll catch you next week. Don't forget to leave a comment on all the streams. I've got my throat clearing, and it's not even from cheese. It's from my inhaler. Have I got anything else to say? Nothing. TikTok Wendy, not relevant, but relevant. Suck it, you're next. I love you all very much. Thank you, friends. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody. I can't wait to hear Cardi B testify. That's next week. So with that, as Nick said, let's go out to Chatties Bay. Nina, thank you so much. Bring a friend next time, everyone. Well, you know we've got the best chat on YouTube. Just nobody knows. I love you all very much. I will see you all in a minute or next weekend. Mwah!
I love you all so very much. We had a blast just chatting and stuff. Things may have gone bit off the rails. Professional when all else fails. 'Cause chat is babe, so much to say. Emotes in all the caps out. May have been cheese, bit faster please. The time has come, Camp Shorty out. We're skating through all the tough things, learning about this and that, defense motions, prosecution, and narcissistic twats. 'Cause chat is babe, so much to say. Emotes in all the all caps out. May have been cheese, bit faster please. The time has come, Camp Shorty out. Community, just you and me. Occasionally, Buster and Poppy. It's the whole thing. Miss Shorty swing. Together we make each other happy. 'Cause chat is